It's Thursday Night Live!
I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Junior.
Back up, I'm about to...
I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good. I thought a trip to Mount Vernon might do your soul some good.
Hit up Ariel.
W's in the shot.
It's Thursday Night Live!
I'm a villain in my city.
It's Thursday Night Live! Live from 1, 2, 3! Live from 1, 2, 3!
Junior.
Oh, hi, Marc.
Aboard, Marc, lives in Jersey. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back.
Yes, sir.
Fix that camera, Eunice. Fix that camera, Eunice.
We are back, guys.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
W's in the shot.
Yes, sir. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone.
Hit up Ariel.
Ew, dude. Ew.
That's my cat impression.
Your cat impression?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Oh.
I was going to say, like, cats sound like that?
I know, right? Yo, welcome, everyone. Episode 323 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast.
Tenant confirmed.
We are live. It is Thursday, May 8th. 8:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the May birthdays. It was my fiance's birthday yesterday.
Oh, shout out Dave, my cousin. This is his birthday. I gotta hit him up.
His birthday today?
Yeah, right now.
Damn, that's crazy. My birthday is the 10th. My birthday is this Saturday. So very exciting. I didn't know, but means more now. If y'all guys, welcome. If y'all are joining us here for the first time, we're the Chillin' with Villains. I'm one of your hosts, JB. Alongside me, we got the Sleepy King, Eunice. Yo, your shirt is fire, by the way.
Thank you. What's yours
you're
like?
welcome. Yo, I'll take it off. Yo, let me get it. Yo, chill. Let me get a few drinks in first, and then like we could talk about stripping or whatever. Like that's crazy. We got the soundboard god sitting next to him, Ariel, and of course we got our guy all the way from New Jersey. Markham is Prime.
You? My boy Marc lives in New Jersey.
Welcome, everyone. As I was saying, I didn't realize, but we've been talking a lot in the Discord about mental health. We always like to promote it. May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
What movie we reviewing today? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, did they do that on purpose? When did Thunderbolts drop?
May 2.
May 2nd, yeah.
Oh, they waited for Mental Health Month to drop that? That's gas.
That's that art, bro. Yes. As Eunice said, we are talking Thundies.
That's it, by the way.
Spoilers ahead.
Yo, he's mad hype. He's mad hype. Now we got a little tea time, but it's Thundies tea time and Marvel tea time. So the reason I bring that up, well, welcome everyone. Let's welcome everyone first. Let everyone grab a drink, sit down, settle in. Marc, talk to the people. What is chat saying right now?
Oh, hi. God, let's see.
Cervezas?
Danny Rue said, yo, AD, about time, Zay cooking. R Cinematic said, hey, AD says Sunlux smoked that theme.
Yeah, Sunlux smoked that fucking soundtrack.
Isn't it Sun Lu?
Facts.
Is it Sun Lux or Sun Lu? Ariel is asking.
Cool, but I don't know.
I don't know. Sunlux. That's what it
Yo,
says.
somebody ask ChatGPT.
Steve Baby said, Pascal said new logos every week. Hey, yo, just like Marvel. Larry said Thunderbolts music was really good. Zay said score hitting. Danny Rue said chilling with Thundies. AD Thunder Peak. Little Pod would be gas. CWV budget went up. We back. Copyright the whole beginning. Right.
Oh, yes. Thank you for bringing that up. Continue, Marc, and I'll talk about that.
Finishing up a house while listening to some awesome people. Let's go. Hey, appreciate it, Danny.
Appreciate it.
Noah said Eunice slumping already. Eunice sleeping for what? C Baby said. Pascal said tenant confirmed. AD MCU pods. They review said let's go. Pass the damn Henny.
Pass the damn Henny.
DC24 was good. Slimes. What's up?
What's good, Slimes? Who called us Slimes just now?
DC24.
DC20. Oh, TC24.
Not
What's
2019.
good, bro? Well, cheers, everyone. To May, to Thursday, to Thunderbolts, and to our other host, Brim, who is not with us here today. He's okay. He's just visiting his brother. So cheers to Brim. But yo, funny story, real quick, for those that don't watch live, if we're just moving our bodies in the beginning with no sound, it's because it's copyright music. So we take it off so it doesn't demonetize us, and
like after the fact.
Yeah, so
I'm just gonna have to listen to the,
that shit is so fucking funny, bro, because we're literally just like,
why don't we replace it with like something that's not
silent
copyrightable?
disco.
Because I just feel like, I mean, either way, the vibe's going to get killed for people that aren't watching it live. Also, our audio listeners probably are obviously still valid.
Listen, whoever listens to the audio, still thank you.
Day ones.
I appreciate you guys so much because, I really, try my absolute best to make sure the audio is clean, especially when we put it out after the live.
We appreciate you, Soundboard God.
Yeah, thanks.
So thank you.
For sure.
But yeah, y'all. So,
yeah, y'all.
Are this is what we're doing? Are you gonna just be annoying like all podcasts? Is that's what's gonna happen?
No, it's not. He has something he wants to say.
podcast.
He has something he wants to say. That's what it is.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm about to go back to sleep because that's how I'm gonna be at Saturday, 3:30 p.m. when the Knicks blow out the fucking Celtics, and I'm not trying to watch the entire game because it's gonna be boring as hell.
Yo, why? Why do you antagonize, bro? Why do you antagonize? Guys, for those that don't know, you can see on Marc's wall, Celtics fan.
I mean, that actually transitions me into wing of the week. Can I just do it really quickly?
Damn.
No way. No way.
Yo, segment wing of the week. Marc's got a wing of the week. Marc, would you like to explain wing of the week for those that might be tuning in for the first time?
So, I'm actually expanding what the segment can be.
Oh, he about to cook, bro. He changed the rules.
Just fucked up during the week, or they just they didn't have a good week,
Yeah, you.
And yo, that's mad funny. Today's wing of the week is Jason Tatum.
Damn.
Celtics fan.
Oh my
Wow.
I can say that, no question about it.
Damn.
And again, this is not what's the word? Like an indictment, I'm not saying oh, he's
quick
trash,
basketball
blah,
talk,
blah,
guys.
blah. I'm saying he just had a bad view.
He had a bad week. He had a bad week.
Yeah, he had a bad week, exactly. And so
At home.
I believe in you. I need you to step it up ASAP. Because
I need you to give
even
me
if
one
you
more.
play even slightly
I'm not
below your
asking
average,
for one more day.
you actually we win probably pretty easily. So just step it up, man. I know you got it. I mean, he actually said in post game, or I guess now post game, because there was a fire alarm yesterday.
Yo, Sentinel put that he's the one that put the fire alarm. Oh my god.
I think a lot of people he said it's on me, I'm gonna step it up, blah blah blah. So I'm looking for it. We're all looking for it.
Yo,
and
everybody
also,
tag Jason Tatum.
A lot of people are going way crazy based off 2 games. I mean, it's actually insane. I saw today people saying that he's the Kobe of Paul, a Kobe of Paul George's. What are we talking about? Genuinely, what are we talking about? It's just ridiculous. And people are going way, way too far.
Yo,
He's the Michael Jordan.
Yo, real quick, Marc. TC does bring up a good point. He says wing of the week is perfect after that Superman promo drop. So they dropped the Superman promo with Jason Tatum. So it is on brand for us right now.
Guess what? You were on your Clark Kent shit. We need you to be on your Superman shit. That's it. All right. So that's what it is.
Yo,
I believe in you, Tatum.
Nah, bro. DC's in the mud, bro.
Haters wrong, man.
Yo, so officially, Marc, that's it. That was your take on it.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. Do you want me to rush?
No. It was just because I'm playing the sound. That's it. Wing flying by, bro.
Yeah.
Fly away, Wing.
All I gotta say is the new Pope graduated from Villanova in '77.
Yo, they been
Knicks
utter woke nonsense, bro. Utter woke nonsense. American
So we
Pope.
winning the chip. Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges all from Villanova.
Who did Tibbs sacrifice, bro? Tibbs made some sacrifices.
Something. Yeah, their fucking knees, because they're not fucking playing. Not in a wrestling. That's what he sacrificed.
Things are worse than ever.
Thank you, Marc, for wing of the week. Fuck, I had something to say. Damn, that's a shame.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, I hope it will. But for wing of the week, thank you, Marc. DC in the mud, thank you. Perfect. Yo, this is the promo that they're doing with the NBA with Shaq and Jason Tatum.
And DQ.
This is the only promo we getting for Superman.
And DQ.
Nah, I'm hating crazy. I know it's about to come. Pause that. I know it's happening. I know it's like right there. I'm like, yo, we about to get that next trailer.
But F4 already got a trailer, and we haven't gotten a Superman trailer.
I mean, we got a teaser trailer.
You got 5 minutes.
And we did get 5 minutes.
Well, Fantastic Four has a teaser and a trailer.
but Fantastic Four has a teaser and a trailer.
And it's coming out after Superman.
Yo.
So you're saying like
nah, bro. I mean, we all know Warner Brothers, is a little low on cash. Like we can't
really...
like they got to do what they got to do and hope that it still cracks, a good amount.
Yo, they're like, yo, we hope they show up.
It's just thoughts and prayers for Warner Brothers right now. Nah, people gonna show out. People gonna show out. You're crazy. People are gonna show out.
I hope.
No, people are gonna show out for Superman. That's for sure.
Sarcasm?
No.
Cool.
I feel like people would genuinely go.
I think it's just gonna make like 100 million at the box office.
100 mil, ill, dude.
I hope it makes more than 500 mil.
More than 500?
I hope.
It's gonna make more than 500 million, bro.
It definitely will.
It's gonna make more than 500 million, bro. If it don't, bro, we're done. We're done. It's
more than that.
It's clipped.
100%.
They're gonna like cancel Sergeant Rock 2. Crazy.
Yo, they about to cancel Clayface. Bro.
Get to
the
it.
writer
Get
changed,
to it.
bro.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan.
The writers changed already, bro.
Mike Flanagan 2 weeks ago was like, I'm such a big fan of James Gunn, and yesterday he's not writing the movie anymore. I'm like, yeek.
So then, what do you guys think is happening?
I don't know, but why is there a Clayface movie already greenlit and ready to film in a few months? And now they're rewriting the script.
That's not
just
good.
like Sergeant Rock, bro. Give me a break. I want Justice League members. I don't give a fuck about no damn Sergeant Rock and Clayface. Fuck.
But what if it's P?
I don't care.
I think that
I'm gonna go into a universe and be like, yeah, Clayface is so cool. I wonder what the fucking Wonder Woman and Batman is like. Like, what the fuck?
But what? Imagine people said that about Cassian Andor, bro, in Star Wars.
Absolutely not.
Bro, what are you talking?
Absolutely
Rogue One
not.
Came out after there was a sequel and a prequel and an original trilogy. What are you talking about?
To me, Rogue One is first.
But it came out after.
But people were like, yo, who cares about Cassian Andor? Why do we need an Andor show? And now we got an Andor show and that shit is fucking lit as fuck.
That makes sense though, because we have all this lore for the universe. We don't know what the lore is for the DCU right now.
My fault, King. Talk your shit.
But do you think that likely they're doing that because they don't have enough money to even like give a big budget?
Then why do we start a universe right away then? If we don't have money to do movies.
But the thing is that they gotta make some. The thing is that I don't think they're pumping enough content. I don't think they're putting enough content out that will give them the revenue that they actually want in order to make. If
Superman isn't gonna give them the revenue, what the fuck do they think Clayface is gonna do then? Or Sergeant Rock? If they don't have faith in
canceled, why are we still talking about it?
No, it got canceled after there was development and they almost No, my bad. They did cast Colin Farrell for Sergeant Rock.
Was it canceled?
Okay, but after the fact that they put so much time and energy into it, just like they're doing with Clayface, and now there's another writer being attached. I just hope it gets canceled like Sergeant Rock.
Damn, bro is preying on the downfall, man.
Damn right. I want them to focus on a Batman movie. I want them to focus on a Flash movie, a Wonder Woman movie, a fucking any movie that's... I don't know. I'm ranting. My fault. Let's talk about Teen Time.
MCU never left, bro. MCU never left. Nah, hold on, real quick, cause you getting me tight. Cause this is what happens, yo. So last week we talked Sinners, right? We probably talked Sinners for about an hour.
Not enough time.
Exactly. So we had this kind of dialogue amongst ourselves in the chat where it's just like on like last Friday after the pod. But it's just like, damn, like we should probably like have episodes like for a movie that big like Sinners, like we'll just stick with that, because if you've been with us for a good amount of time now, y'all know we review TV shows, movies, and we do 3-4 at a time at times. I mean, it's lit. We love talking about it, but we just feel like sometimes it doesn't give the material that's needed to be spoken upon. Like Sinners, bro, we're definitely gonna do another like conversation on it, like maybe when it like releases
on Blu-ray.
Yeah, exactly, like on digital and shit, and like maybe have like a nice little like maybe we should all watch it together. I think that'd be dope. And then, you know, we can sit down and like talk about it again. And if y'all still haven't seen it, please absolutely try and go see it. That was our last week's conversation. And you know, Ariel obviously was coming in and out. Pause that all the way, but coming in and out the door type shit. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah, kept inviting me in.
So for today, and then that's why like it was funny you going on the DC rant, cause we yappers, y'all. We some yappers. Y'all some yappers too, but that's why y'all fuck with us and we fuck with y'all. But nonetheless, for a movie like Thunderbolts, I think it needs a dedicated episode too. So we are talking about The Last of Us, but what we think we're gonna start doing is wait till we get to like the finale, and we'll just talk about the show as a whole in one episode. And maybe we can switch it up. We'll see depending on how things go. But especially now this summer, like there's a lot that's happening. Superman, Fantastic Four. We got Mission Impossible in a few weeks. So that's gonna be fucking lit. We want to dedicate a whole episode to that. But right, we would want to cover all of The Last of Us, you know, season 2. We've obviously been covering it all season, and of course cover Andor. So next week will be full Andor conversation. Like that's what that's gonna be. Talking about season 2, talking about how this all goes in line with Rogue One and how this Rogue One rewatch is about to hit crazy. I still haven't seen the last 3, so please no spoilers if possible. But I've heard nothing but fantastic things. I had to mute the spoilers chat on Discord because I'm like, nah, I cannot see nada right now. I need to know. All I need to know is Bix okay? And Tony Gilroy, when I see you, bro, we are gonna start a dialogue because I don't understand why she's always in trouble, always something going on. Why can't Bix just have some peace, bro? Some peace.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
I just had to get that off my chest, bro.
Why are you talking like
watch
that?
Your mouth.
Why are you talking like
watch
that?
Your mouth. You haven't even seen the show.
Is she in Rogue One? Is she in Rogue One?
That
Don't
doesn't
worry
matter.
about it.
That doesn't
Don't
matter.
worry about it.
That doesn't matter.
Don't
We're
worry
not
about
talking
it.
about the past. We're not talking about the past.
Clearly,
That's actually the future.
Clearly, you haven't heard about the he hasn't heard about Rogue One, the director's cut. Fucking noob.
Andor the movie? That's what.
Fucking noob.
Yo.
Who does Felicity play? Felicity Jones play in Rogue One? What's her character's name?
Don't worry about it. Like Hypebeast.
Has she shown up in Andor?
Hypebeast. Don't worry about it, bro. Just watch Andor, please, bro. What are you doing?
Trust. I will.
So Jyn Erso isn't
one
valid? She's only valid in Rogue One. That's it.
I don't know.
She's gonna show up in Andor in the finale.
Yeah.
Post credit
confirmed.
Yo, like,
I'm putting together a team.
Yo, y'all trying to die?
What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
the schematic squad.
What are we? Some kind of Rogue One?
The schematic squad. That
But
was
so
a good
yeah,
reference.
Schematic squad.
y'all let us know. Y'all let us know for the viewers and especially for the members, like if that's something y'all vibe with, if y'all cool with. We would love y'all input on it. Again, ! Discord to join our Discord. We talk a lot of shit there. But what I would also
What?
yeah, if you drop it in the chat now, like you're able to become a member. Yeah.
W's in the shot.
Shout out to Marc for setting that up.
Let me try that. I'm definitely not paying for this shit, but let me see.
Nah, it's for the Discord anyway, so you wouldn't pay anything. But
Discord is
to
free.
what Eunice is saying, we do have a YouTube membership, $5 a month. We are doing Fandango movie giveaways. So our next one, I think probably this next one will probably be for Mission Impossible. If not Mission Impossible, then definitely for either movie coming out in June or one of the. We'll definitely do one for Superman. Probably definitely do one for Fantastic Four. Yeah, and there's just type Discord. So. We do giveaways. Brim just did a Dark Sport giveaway. Ariel's wearing a Dark Sport shirt right now. So we do giveaways like that. And another thing I probably want us to start implementing as well is whenever you do win a giveaway, you can add something to the docket that you would want us to cover, like whether it be like a short segment or whatever it may be, just a funny video that you saw or some shit, whatever it is. I think that'll be cool if y'all be down for that as well. And yeah, we do member Q&As at the end of each pod, besides the last pod of the month where we do our member call-ins. So come through and chill. Lineup for tonight, as stated, of course, we are doing Thunderbolts. That is the main event. That's what we are covering today, or should I say the new Avengerz with a Z. Spoiler, absolutely. It's spoiler talks, y'all. If y'all haven't seen the movie, stay in. Just mute. But if you have, yes, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Again, next week, full and/or breakdown. The following week, Mission Impossible. So we got some good shit to talk about. There is some tea time that is plugged in with Marvel and Thunderbolts. So I want to talk about some of that stuff real quick. Let me just pull some shit up. What was that? What is this implication that you did?
Dumbledore.
Oh, fire,
He's
bro.
clapping you.
That's fire. My full king. The goat. The Harry Potter. Yo, drop y'all Harry Potter goats. Oh, before I get started, what's chat saying, Mark? Drop y'all Harry Potter goats.
J.K.
We got Rio Broski in here. So he put the emoji. I don't even know what this is called, but that emoji. And I say you're
rock and roll.
We got AD saying
Yo, I love AD.
commentary. Zay reviews Andor Rogue One into A New Hope. Oh my God, fire. No, Mondo, I haven't watched yet either. Back on that after this. I'll talk about Andor. Zay just finished season 1 of Andor. C Baby said, "Is Big safe? Is she all right?" Jane Orso, Eunice, Noxus, LMAO. Pascal said he wants to do a watch party for Andor as well. Danny Russo said Thunderbolts hasn't left my mind since I saw it.
That shit was mid. We'll talk about it.
Tweaking. Danny Russo said I need those figures though. Yeah.
Hi beast.
Fire. 80 said he's been a member for 14 months. We appreciate it, bro. Says sup guys, working at the greatest movie theater of all time, AFC.
Yo.
We need more CWV movie commentary videos. We need y'all to assemble like the new Avengers. Jeremiah Thomas, new Peacemaker trailer tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Jeremiah, I have not seen you in here. Welcome.
Oh, was good.
He said new Peacemaker trailer tomorrow. So we gotta. I mean, I'm hyped.
Damn.
I mean, season 1 was great. So
Yeah, I'll pass on the trailer though.
Why?
what you mean?
Because I'm trying to be like, that's a trailer that like I'm okay with like not
Oh, I see
watching
what you're
it.
saying.
Like,
Yeah, because you're already in there.
I'm in there. Yeah.
Just say you're not interested, bro.
Season 1 was gas.
Nah, season
Bro,
one was
that
gas.
finale was
Definitely not
gas.
watching
I can't wait for the Justice League to come back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting how he
If
plays
they
that
don't
up.
show up, this show is gonna be ass.
That ass.
2 out of 9.
Yo, it's time to talk about Creature Commandos.
My Harry Potter goat is Bellatrix Lestrange. Zay review said. Zay,
Bang.
Zay, get some help.
I think you might need some medication.
Nah, that's a good take.
'Cause that's a horrendous take.
Bellatrix?
Why?
That's all.
Explain.
Are you
Cool.
tweaking?
She's so
Justify
cool.
that. Justify it.
She's so cool. What are you talking about?
Your voice went high.
Like, she's a good villain. You fucking hate her. For
Damn,
good
there
reason.
you go.
Said, my Harry
What do you mean
Potter
by
goat is
that?
Neville Longbottom.
Neville Longbottom.
That's also
He
yo
said-
Longbottom's
Baby
a
said
crazy
Neville was
name.
the
Imagine
real
Neville.
chosen one
Is
on
Neville gay?
one book readers know the truth.
Damn.
He could have been like the description in the books was very much like it could have been him or Harry.
Nah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I had to be Harry real quick before we get into the Thunderbolt stuff. Harry Potter, Neville Longbottom. Who is really the chosen one?
Nah, Mark, think about it.
Percy Jackson.
Like,
Who
would
is
you
really-
would you put a long bottom jersey on, like a long bottom Quidditch jersey?
Right. Like Potter, bro. HP. H pot.
Hewlett Packard.
Like
Pete and bro.
I think it would have been cool if they kind of made them both like I mean technically they like
stop this,
like
bro.
them
Stop.
having,
It's
like,
okay.
both equal
It's
moments of,
okay.
like-
Just
like
let
they're
it go,
both
bro.
they're both the chosen ones. Like
Just
kind of
let
in
it
a way.
go.
That would be really cool. But yeah.
Just let it go.
I don't
Nah, he's a great he's a great 6-man, bro.
Great
He's
six
a
man.
great six
Great
man
six man.
off the bench, like
just don't-
defends well.
yeah.
Is like
That jersey not selling,
give
bro.
the ball to HP. Give the ball to Harry Potter, please. Stop this.
Neville Longbottom.
Yo, nah, why you stormtrooper him? Why you stormtrooper him?
No, I'm saying I'm doing like the announcer.
Oh, Nate Santos. The names in Harry Potter are so ass. I'm sorry. Stop this. Hermione Granger, fire.
That's fire.
Stop this. Severus Snape, gas. What are we talking about?
What's the
Stop
name
this.
of like the only like black character in this movie?
Shut up.
What is it?
Well, I don't know.
Dean
What is
Thomas.
it?
Shacklebolt.
It's Dean Thomas. What are you talking about?
Hold that. Two
My
first
bad.
names too.
My bad. The
Two
second
first names,
black
too.
character. What's the name of the only Asian character?
Cho.
What's her last name?
Lee?
Good. Yes.
No,
right?
it's
I think-
Chang.
That's fucked up, Mark. That's so fucked up.
Cho Chang.
That's awful, right?
That's crazy.
Have Chinese people come out like in?
Wait, who? What was the other character you said before? After Dean
Shacklebolt.
Thomas.
Shacklebolt. Who the fuck is that,
Kingsley
bro?
Shacklebolt.
Yeah. Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Oh, Kingsley Shacklebolt.
These names are made
Oh right.
up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they are made up actually.
Shacklebolt is crazy though.
Yeah,
Shacklebolt.
Shacklebolt is a little insane.
Shacklebolt. It's like really crazy, bro.
That's a little too
I wonder
much.
I wonder if the show is gonna change some of their names.
My
Like,
name. She named.
Shacklebolt?
She named
No,
Eunice Unabomber or some shit.
Unabomber.
Like she would. I don't know. She's crazy.
Please stop.
She's
Yo,
crazy.
speaking of that, real quick though, Thunderbolts
Whoa,
director,
whoa,
real
that's a
quick.
crazy segue.
This is a crazy segue. Yo, y'all look.
This is crazy.
This is a crazy segue. I can't even lie, but it just so happened to like fall into my lap.
What is happening?
How do you pronounce the director's last name?
I don't know.
wanna
Just say the director
I
and
don't
finish
know.
this,
how
bro.
you Ariel, how you pronounce his last name?
Let me see. Jack Schreier.
Schreier? That sounds nice. I like that. Thunderbolts director it's Jake.
Oh,
Jake
Jake Schreier.
Schreier says the design of the Void was inspired by the shadows from the Hiroshima bombings. So a lot of mixed reactions to him saying that.
It was obvious that was the case. I just don't think he should just let it rock.
I mean, he's being honest about where he got like.
Just let it rock.
I don't get it.
I mean,
Wait, was this a question that was asked, or he just straight up went, "Oh, by the way"?
Again, hold on. Thank you for reminding me, guys.
Yeah.
When I read Tea Time, when I read Bochinche,
He doesn't read it.
Spec Talk headlines. This is not factual unless otherwise stated. Okay?
No, but I want to know the concept. Yeah, did he just bring it up or like?
Yeah. I mean, look. Yeah, I'm gonna just stop talking about it. So we'll just continue on with that, guys. So if you're new to the channel, there is an account on Twitter called Officer Martinez. And so I've been Officer Martinez before, but it's like becoming a thing now. Like getting off, like this is the NBA, this is the film version of NBA Sentinel, yeah. So a fake quote about Matt Reeves using a Weeknd song as inspiration for Bruce Wayne's arc in the Batman 2 has gone viral. It originated as an April Fool's joke. IndieWire published an article on it, unaware the quotes are fake. The Weeknd himself reshared the fake story.
He got Officer Martinez.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Damn. I just wanted to do.
How do these take off though? Like, what is going on, man?
Yeah. I just wanted to do tea time on Marvel, but I'm getting the itch. So real quick, a couple of other things.
Itch,
top 5 biggest movie flops of 2024. At 5, Kraven the Hunter, -71 mil. At 4, Megalopolis, -75 mil. 3, Borderlands, -80 mil. 2, Furiosa. Damn. Oh, that just ruined my night, bro. That just ruined my night. Oh my God, bro. Furiosa, -119.6 mil. Damn. And number 1, Joker 2, -144 mil. Yeah, Warner Brothers definitely can't promote Superman right now.
Yeah, they can't afford to.
A Deadpool and X-Men team-up movie is in the early works. Ryan Reynolds is writing a Deadpool X-Men team-up movie. Wow. Yo, so is it time?
Writing it?
Huh?
He's writing it, you said?
Ryan Reynolds is writing, yes, he's writing a team-up movie. The film would include 3 or 4 X-Men members with Deadpool as a supporting character. He has not yet pitched an idea to the studio. So this is a moot point.
Bro,
moot point, but also, Eunice, are you saying it's time to admit that Deadpool and Wolverine was mid?
And that's the tea.
It was. I don't want numerous Deadpool Wolverine movies. I think it served its purpose. I don't need.
It didn't say Deadpool and Wolverine though. It said Deadpool X-Men team.
I know, but like
he's
Deadpool Wolverine
probably-
is like it was a slop fest. It was, and it was okay for the
It
introduction.
was a slop fest.
Yes, in terms of filmmaking and in terms of just in general of like nostalgia bait. It was fine. I dealt with it. Like I was fine.
Wait, hold on. Nah, what is happening?
It's fine.
dealt
Again,
with it.
I think for that movie specifically, I was fine with it. I don't want more than one Deadpool Wolverine type movies where it's just slop. I don't need that, especially after I just saw Thunderbolts.
Wait, this is brand new. Like, what is like? I'm new to this now.
I just
where
don't
we
want.
just randomly say that like things suck.
No, a slop fest doesn't mean. I don't think it sucks. I just think it's a certain type of movie that I don't want the MCU to continue to like do.
But you didn't feel like
Is
this.
guys, is Eunice cooking? Is Eunice cooking?
I know exactly what he's trying to like. What he's trying to say.
Oh.
It's
Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but like, bro, I don't want Doomsday to be like Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh no, I get what you mean.
I don't want an X-Men movie to be like Deadpool Wolverine.
He's saying those type of movies are fine once in a while, but you can't just like you can't just say like, yeah, let's just do that. You know, like for this movie and that movie, it's like, yo, it doesn't have to be that constantly. Like, and then we see what they did with Thunderbolts, and he's saying like, yeah, like more of this, where it feels unique, it feels refreshing, and not as cookie cutter, I guess.
I know, but like Slopfest, like we're talking about Deadpool.
Slopfest doesn't mean it's bad. He's saying Slopfest in terms of like there wasn't a lot.
I don't think Sean Levy is a good director for a big movie like that.
So you think, all right? So you think that it was just too big of a task? But the thing is that like,
wasn't he?
I think you guys are taking this way too serious. Like it's Deadpool.
I'm not.
No, I meant in terms of what to expect from it. That's what I mean.
No, because Deadpool 1 and 2 were super grounded. Those were great movies.
Grounded.
Yeah, they were grounded.
There was one. It was about time travel.
It was a great time travel movie.
It was.
I just think in terms compare it to Deadpool Wolverine, the scale of that was fucking entirely different in the first two movies. Which again, that was okay for the type of movie that it was.
Right.
I don't need that for every other movie I see Deadpool in. Especially an X-Men movie. I also don't need a Deadpool and X-Men movie. Deadpool is a fucking X-Men member and an X-Force member. I don't need a Deadpool and the X-Men. Like, I don't know. Like,
well, it could be Ryan Reynolds' ego. Maybe that's the thing getting
Guys,
to him here. Because that's the thing. Like, a lot of times, maybe when he wants to, like, because what stuck out to me was the supporting character thing. I think Deadpool would just work best as that.
100%.
Yeah.
He 100% would.
Because it makes no sense to just do. I get what you mean. It makes no sense to do Deadpool and Wolverine again because that was a moment already that we don't need to recreate.
Mm-hmm.
But the Slopfest thing.
I more so meant like that, like the set pieces in Deadpool Wolverine. They were slop.
Oh, so clean it up, you mean?
Compare Thunderbolts' set pieces of New York to Deadpool Wolverine's set pieces in New York.
That was in New York?
Third act was supposed to be fucking Manhattan.
That was New York?
There was a subway station, yeah. That was
it
New
didn't.
York.
That shit didn't feel like
That
it.
shit looked like McLean Ave.
Yeah,
McLean Ave.
I think also like the movie, like it I think also with like slop, like the way I think about it is like when they don't think about the set and like it's all focused on like things like cameos, you know, and like just big action set pieces.
Yeah.
Not the story even as much.
Yeah.
Like that's what I would define slop as. So I think that's kind of an accurate description.
So pretty much
sometimes
slop
that can work.
So slop is pretty much like effortless filmmaking.
I wouldn't say effortless. It's just
Not effortless, but just more so like
effortless. sounds like a compliment.
Directionless.
Directionless, yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Again, Sean Levy is just, I don't know, man. I don't know. He was listen. Stranger Things. Stranger Things is great.
Chill. Sean Levy has made some great movies. I saw here and Mark, if you could
Free
read
Guy?
some comments.
Are you gonna say Free Guy?
No. Oh yeah, Larry said it right here. Yeah, I'm worried the Sean Levy Star Wars movie is gonna be like Deadpool and Wolverine. To be honest, nah, I don't think so, bro. I think especially with
Darth Vader and Luke just coming, like, you know,
nah, and this is why I'm excited to talk Andor next week, because I think when something like Andor gets the response that it gets, the studio is gonna have to look internally and be like, yo, we need to find a way to continue this on.
Yeah, but this movie was greenlit and written and like that was done way before Andor season 2 dropped, bro.
What, Sean Levy's joint?
Yeah, that shit, like they cast Ryan Reynolds months ago. Obviously, they have a script in mind already. It's not like they're
but again,
Andor.
season 1 of Andor has already like released, and Star Wars themselves have already faced, I feel, so much backlash that they know right now that they need to lock in.
I get it, but I don't
Like
think
Marvel
Sean Levy was like, yo, Andor. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna make my movie like similar to. Like, no, bro. None of his movies or projects or anything have been similar
on that kind of scale.
On that scale, bro. Yeah. They all. Just compare Free Guy and Deadpool and Wolverine are very similar, bro. And those are the types of movie you can expect Sean Levy to make.
Oh, so
yo, Eunice is on his bully tonight, but yo, watch your tone. Mark, what's chat saying? I see chat yapping over here.
Let me get water.
Yeah, so Deadpool Wolverine was really fun, has some very cool moments, but for the kind of comedy it was, the story was just okay. I'm not wanting another one right away, Larry said. Exactly. 80 said it's nostalgic, but it was heat. Sean Levy Cook. Pascal said, AD right, we need MCU pods. Zay reviews. Doomsday is going to be special. I'm going to explain why when I do my call-in, which is only $5 if you become a member of CW.
Hey.
Appreciate that. TC24, let him cook. Pascal says Zay can't wait for that because I think Doomsday will be special, but it will be cameo heavy. Again, I'm not saying it only if you have cameos it's a slop fest. I'm just saying if your focus is only the cameos, then it's probably a slop fest. Zayru said I got good words for that too. TC24 slop fest is nice if you ask me. Damn. See, baby, I think Sean would be good on the Star Wars movie. I don't think Gosling would be in it if it was like that, to be honest. That's a fair point. Because has he been in any movies that were like, ooh?
Who, Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, Gosling.
I mean, I can't think of one.
Oh, you could say the joint on again, Ryan Gosling's one of those actors though that's gonna clock in regardless of what he's in. But the Russo brothers movie on Netflix that I heard like didn't do well with him. I think it was Chris Evans and was it Ana de Armas? I want to say. I think it was that movie. No, it's not Ghosted. That's with her and Chris Evans. So maybe it's not Anna. Did you get water?
She didn't answer. I was just texting her.
Oh, the Gray Man.
Yes, the Gray Man.
Right, I heard that.
Oh, the Gray Man was bad.
I heard
that shit was dick.
You didn't watch it.
Yeah, I did. That's the Russo brothers joint.
And then let's see who else. What else we got here? Zecher Mitch said Ryan has said he wants Deadpool to be a supporting character from now on. Yeah, then that's fine. So I'm hoping that if he is a supporting character, maybe only his scenes would be kind of goofy and stupid, and then everyone else not stupid in a bad way, but you know what I mean, stupid it's how his character is. Maybe that could work. So I don't mind that. I like that idea. And then Zecher, I also don't remember you being in here.
So welcome if this is your first time.
If this is your first time, yeah, appreciate it. Pascal, don't forget about this combo, Zay. I got you. Pascal says slop can be good.
Slop could be good. That's such a crazy statement to make.
Slop can be good.
That's so crazy.
Let's see. Jacob Koopman, but what is this Deadpool Wolverine switch up? It was fire.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
C Baby said, I don't need the Levy Star Wars movie to be exactly like Andor, to be honest. It sounds like it's going to be a fun movie about starfighter pilots. Jacob Koopman, definitely not a good movie, but it's a great superhero movie. Again, I'm not saying, at least I'm not saying it was a bad movie or trash or horrible or whatever. I'm just saying it worked for what it was. Let's not, go there, go to that well too often. You know what I mean? Let's chill and let's go. Because if I had to pick between Deadpool, Wolverine, and Thunderbolts, I'm gonna pick Thunderbolts. Like overall.
It's time to admit they both mid though.
Stop it, please. Oh, bro, that's about it. Hey, man, yeah,
Yo, Chad is that's how I know the MCU is back, bro. That's how I know the MCU is back. But it might be because Kevin Feige has told his colleagues, I'm locked in. He has a 10-year plan for the X-Men. That's what he said. So I took this also from Hernati D. Morales on Twitter. I read the Wall Street Marvel article because there was a Wall Street Journal article that came out on Kevin Feige talking about all the shit. But it was shit that we've been saying on this pod, so you heard it here first. Kevin Feige didn't really want to make Disney Plus shows. He agreed to it because he could see the story potential, but mostly because he wanted to play ball with Iger, Chapek, and Wall Street investors.
He wanted to play ball?
He wanted to play ball.
Salute.
Ball up top.
It wasn't just Daredevil. Marvel Studios as a whole underwent a huge creative overhaul after having dealt with one too many flops. Thunderbolts was the first movie made post-overhaul. It shows. Marvel, having grown increasingly anxious about their quality, is what keeps delaying Blade. The overhaul came as a result of Kevin Feige being completely exhausted by Phase 4, early Phase 5. There were times where production teams wouldn't hear from Feige for weeks to months on end. Yo, Feige went ghost, bro.
He was just like, I'm locked in on X-Men.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
I gotta fix this shit, bro.
He's like, yo, fuck all this. And he's got a whiteboard and he's like, I bet we doing this shit again. He's like, I'm locking in.
He's the meme of the pirate writing.
Yeah.
No, he's Charlie Day, like looking at the thing. He's like,
yeah. By the time he had time to give those teams feedback, it was too late to implement. There were instances where creatives had to literally ambush Feige in the Marvel Studios hallway for any kind of talk. That's how bad the situation had gotten. Marvel was speaking with RDJ about returning to the MCU for a full year before any Doctor Doom talk.
Damn.
Yeah, they were fiending. This RDJ move is super fiending, bro. The Marvels had reshoots because Feige was MIA for the vast majority of filming. The biggest obstacle they faced was how to make the film cohesive without being caught up with all the Disney Plus shows. Disney Plus had gotten too heavy. MCU shows are going back to mostly disconnected. Miss Marvel in particular...
Mostly disconnected?
I think
like,
that's interesting.
Smaller scale so they don't have to connect it. Because Disney Plus shows were doing these crazy fucking things, and then you just never hear them in the movies. But
because like my mom actually hit me up. She's like, "Hey, like, should I watch Thunderbolts?" And I'm like, "No." Like, you have not watched any of the shows. You're not going to know who most of these or any of them are.
I think the exposition does a good job.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think she would have been fine.
I just know she would just be like, who is that? Where did they come from? Like, you know, like,
yo, bro, cooking his mom's. I'm gonna send this to her.
That's fine.
Get you in trouble.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea to like kind of make it more condensed, I guess.
Nah, I agree. Miss Marvel in particular was a failure that hit hard on Marvel Studios' morale because it was a show everyone, including Feige, was extremely proud of. 2023 was the first year in Marvel Studios history where they actually fired employees. Wow, that's insane. Kang was still the big bad of the multiverse saga until early 2024. That's when they decided to pivot to Doctor Doom.
Sorry, real quick. Andrew Matthews, member for 8 months. We appreciate it. He put a little spoiler, I think, in his message, but I think it got
Spoilers
retracted.
ahead.
So, for Andor.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Thank you, bro. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Andrew.
it.
Yes,
8
sir.
months, man. It's been a minute. Love.
Spoilers.
Peace and love.
Andrew, we talking full Andor spoilers next week.
Next week,
brother. Tune in. We talking Thundies. We talking Marvel and Thundies right now. Doomsday and Secret Wars are the main priority. They're going back to run things the way they used to with a 10-year plan for the next mutant saga. Everyone at the studio is fully aware that superhero fatigue is real, and that's what's currently driving them to make better entertainment. So, yeah,
it's not that the fatigue is. It's bad. It's like
bad movies.
Slopfest.
No.
No, but
Like-
what I think they mean by that, Mark, is that superhero fatigue now, you can't get away with it. back then there were duds in Phase 1, bro. Thor 1 dropped. They were fine. Incredible Hulk dropped. They were fine.
People like Thor 1 still.
But I'm saying in comparison to the Thor 1 is fine. I think it's
but
a
it
cool
was super
movie,
small scale, like technically.
But I'm saying like they were allowed, not allowed, but they could get away with it. Now, like, nah,
you can't do Thor 1 now. Yeah,
you can't.
You just can't be lazy. And that's what that's what I think the fatigue is like. I don't know that that's the right word. Maybe superhero laziness. Like, I just don't think that fatigue is the right word because that implies that the audience is tired of superheroes. But it's like that's not the case. It's just they're tired of laziness behind these projects. So that's what, like, fatigue doesn't make sense. Like, the word doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, that makes sense what you said.
Mark. A few more, and we're diving deep into Thunderbolts, into Thundies.
Oh, I wish.
Charlie Cox says his parents accidentally watched Ben Affleck's Daredevil when they try to watch Daredevil Born Again. They go, "This can't be right." I was like, "What?" And he goes, "Doesn't even look like you." I'm like, "Right, that is Ben Affleck."
Insane.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he was just on Jimmy Kimmel.
So they did deleted all that footage
of what?
Of like those 6 episodes that they scrapped.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, no, they used it. They intertwined it.
I know, but like,
would you like to read this one?
Nah, that's all you.
Yo, read it, bro.
That's all you.
Read it,
bro.
Yo, Ariel, read it.
Ariel, yeah, you read it.
Lisa Colon Sayas is in talks to play who?
No.
She's just in talks to star in Spider-Man Brand New
Just
Day.
in talks?
No, she's in the movie. It's official.
Just in talks.
Like, the actress posted it.
Fire, bro. Fire. For those that don't know.
Listen, she's a Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Phenomenal actress. Go watch The Bear. But also...
Who else is Puerto Rican in the MCU?
Listen, I don't want to say like, there's only one. If you cast a Puerto Rican, it has to be a Puerto Rican character.
But in a Spider-Man movie,
Rio Morales, bro.
He's gassing it, bro.
I'm not hype about
Yo,
anything.
Eunice's face when she shows up as a random character.
Yeah, she's the store clerk.
It's fine, because I love this actress.
Ralph Boner. Remember the Ralph Boner shit?
I'm not gonna sit here and gas it, but like, I if she is Rio Morales, that's fire. Yeah. If not, it's still fire because she's a great actress.
Yeah.
Who else could it be though?
They could be anyone. I don't know. It's like they could race bend the character that we already know.
Lady.
Lady number one.
Lady number one.
Louis Pullman reveals he auditioned for Kraven the Hunter before landing the role of Sentry.
Yo, look how the universe works, bro.
Universe, bro.
I know, right?
And last one here, but obviously not least, Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier is in talks to direct the X-Men movie.
Wow.
So thoughts on that to lead us into our conversation, spoiler filled, of Thunderbolts.
Well, for starters, you could tell that he can handle a group of, like, he can definitely direct a group of people. That's for sure.
Yeah, and people with like their own issues, like, you know, with their own like past and trauma, which obviously almost pretty much all the X-Men have. So I think he'd be a great candidate. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
So you vibing with that?
Absolutely, no question.
Yeah, I think I previously said.
You gotta put an asterisk now.
That was the point. That was the point. Yo, I'm mad nice with it, bro. Peep that shit.
Wow, and it's gonna update in real time right now. That's fire.
You're so stupid, bro.
Eunice, that's not the keyboard.
That's my laptop.
Thunderbolts.
Thunder, feel the thunder. Lightning like the thunder.
It's that New York education.
Yo, what'd you say?
Huh?
Damn, that's fucked up. Yo, anyone down to go to Imagine Dragons concert with me?
You going alone, bro.
That's fucked up.
He said, wait, for who?
Imagine Dragons?
Imagine dragging these nuts across your mouth.
Oh my god. Is it the asterisk before or after? Oh my god.
Now it's before
Yeah.
because it changed to the new Avengers. How y'all feeling about that? Yo, they dropped that not even like they dropped it the weekend that the film dropped. I'm like, yo,
it was the weekend. It was the weekend after,
Bro,
no, it wasn't.
Employed
It just came out.
motherfuckers tight, bro.
Yo,
employed motherfuckers are tight.
that's so crazy.
Yo,
That's so crazy.
Yo, non-hype beasts are tight.
That's
bro.
the thing. Like when we saw it like 2 weeks ago, I didn't think that.
Hype beasts. Yo, damn, that's crazy, bro. Guys, if you don't know, Eunice and Ariel, like when Kevin Feige was assembling the whole X-Men stuff, they was in the room. They was in the room with it.
Yeah, that's fine. We just talking about how you fucking up the X-Men right now, bro. I don't know if this 10-year plan will work, bro. Yeah.
He got a 10-year plan, bro.
Yo, that was
just
good.
trust.
K5.
Guys,
I'll talk to you later.
Trust in the GOAT, Kevin Feige. But I mean, yeah, man, Thunderbolts. What a special occasion this film was. I feel like even from that art, I love how that article releases as Thunderbolts is releasing. It clearly gives. I think it was good to release that. I think it was needed so that because everyone saw what was happening. Right, we've said how many weeks you could go back and literally point out how we said, yo, it's definitely Disney just getting greedy and Feige's overwhelmed. And this article comes out and what happens? Feige's overwhelmed. Like they're just like trying to do too much. It's like, bro, pump the brakes. Like let's get this right. Why? And again, he might be a little bit at fault too because it was saying like he was just trying to get in with the with the higher ups and shit. But it's like, bro, you just focus on being the geek that you are, bro.
He also,
you still gonna make your bread.
He also was confident in Mrs. Marvel. I mean, after the first 2 episodes, after the first 3 actually, like that show like dipped in quality immensely, bro. Immensely.
That's racist, bro.
Wait, but I think I had a really
Muslim, bro. What?
What happened, Mark?
I think he was like maybe more happy with the story, like but I think
he was happy with the mutant thing, like when he did that X-Men thing.
Right.
That's what it was. And everybody was like, nah, bro. And then he was like, But it's fine. We all hit some duds. I hope they retcon that and they make her an Inhuman rather than a mutant, but it's fine.
I mean, like, we need
they're
it.
never doing Inhumans again.
We need it. Like, do we need it?
I just wanted to fix her powers, bro. I hate the change that they did with her thing, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's upsetting.
Wait, you watched the Marvels?
No.
Bro, you still haven't seen the Marvels to this day?
Why you acting like that's a crazy? Oh yeah.
Shirts type shit.
You take off my.
Yo, unplanned. Didn't know he had that in his wardrobe whatsoever. So
we mad cute.
Yep.
I'm trying to watch The Accountant too. You down to watch it tonight?
Nah, nobody trying to watch that, bro. We talking Thunderbolts, talking about Accountant too.
fine.
Nah, I'm joking. The first one was Heat. Chill. Don't get at me.
That's fine.
But nah, that's crazy. Watch the Marvels. Yo, guys, if you drop 35
good,
beans,
bro.
if you drop 35 beans in the chat, Eunice will take a whole weekend to just watch the Marvels. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night.
That's a deal, but I don't want to do that. But I'll do it for $35.
With 35 beans on the stream, Eunice will watch the Marvels. Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday.
Bro, nothing about that movie appealed to me, bro. That trailer looked so bad.
I didn't see the trailer.
The trailer was so bad.
I don't even remember.
Yo, is it time to admit that the Marvels was mid?
Bro. You came out that movie and was like,
didn't DaCosta say that it wasn't even her movie?
DaCosta fully was like, I realized in the middle of making this movie, this was not the movie I signed up to make. Like,
yeah, so it was a dub.
Yeah,
it's a dub, bro.
Damn.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it twice.
But again, like the article stated, right? Thunderbolts was the first movie of the overhaul, and you felt it. You literally feel it from watching Captain America: Brave New World.
Your opening scene,
like to this, you're like, okay, cool. They really sat down and cooked with this. And again, I feel like Phase 4 and 5, I'll say majority of the projects, show-wise and film-wise, it always felt like something was missing from... maybe majority is harsh because it's not to say that Phase 4 and Phase 5 haven't released. Or let's just do post Endgame. Let's just say post Endgame because that's basically Phase 4 and Phase 5, right? But yeah, if you want to pull it up. But from
Phase 4 and 5
from the dome piece, obviously on the TV side, nothing's really touching Loki. Again, I'll give WandaVision its props up until the finale,
exactly,
because it was a great way to get people back into the MCU after, obviously after the pandemic, after Endgame and everything released. So I definitely think WandaVision set a good tone. And again, I think everything, like even Captain America and Winter Soldier, I think it had its great moments, but something always felt like it was missing. Again, I'm super tight because his suit at the end of that is fucking clean.
Who?
Cap suit, like Sam Wilson's suit in the end of the show. I'm like, it is gas. So there was always moments where I'm just like, okay, cool. You see the charm of it, but it never all felt like it went together, like completely, everything wise, like looks wise, story wise, entertainment wise. Like it just never felt like a lot of it meshed. And again, I'm being harsh saying a lot because Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will say otherwise. Shang-Chi, in my opinion, will say otherwise. Eternals, as much hate as it gets, I'm going to say otherwise. It felt like a movie with these brand new characters that we got. So I really fucked with it. Wakanda
Guardians
Forever.
of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, Wakanda Forever for me is ridiculously slept on.
Bro,
ridiculously slept on.
That's my most watched movie in theaters. I saw that shit
of all time.
I saw that shit 6 times.
Wakanda Forever.
I don't know why. Cause every time I did it, I saw it with someone else, like someone new.
Ludwig, bro, stop it.
Yo, can we have a dialogue?
Let's talk about Phase 4. Phase 4, the first movie was Black Widow.
Mid.
So mid. Late, mid, all the above. Shang-Chi right after that. Gas.
The third act cleaned it up a little bit, but still, for the most part, very solid.
It was great.
Very
and then
solid.
I saw a bunch of dragons fighting each other, and I'm like, I didn't need that.
That's hate.
I'm spitting. Eternals.
Is you gonna spit?
Eternals.
Rewatch.
Not my cup of tea.
Give it a rewatch.
But No Way Home.
The score in that is.
And also, Eternals has probably the best last hour of the Phase 4. Like
No Way Home.
No, I meant. Oh wait, that's true. Damn.
Wakanda Forever.
Never mind. Thor: Love and Thunder.
Stop this.
Fire.
Stop this.
Fire.
Stop this.
Multiverse of Madness gets so much hate.
No. Stop. Time out.
Bro,
Ariel.
Love and Thunder is not a good movie.
Bro. Come on,
It's not a good movie. You have to get over it.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Stop coping.
Bro. Come
It's a
on,
bad
bro.
movie.
Yes, please.
It's a fucking horrible movie.
It's not even objective, like subjective. Like you're just wrong. You really are.
I don't care.
You talk about cleaning it up. Clean up that entire fucking shit, bro. Because that movie was filmed entirely in front of the volume after it was just discovered, and you could tell they did not know how to use that shit.
Had fun though.
Greg Fraser's rolling in his bed, bro.
Had fun though.
Anyways, Multiverse of Madness, gas. I love that movie.
It's a little
Sam
slept on
Raimi.
too. It's a little slept on too.
But don't clean it up though, right? Nothing to clean up there.
What was
at
there to
all.
clean up?
There was plenty to clean up in that.
I think the only thing that you can clean up is the after credits with the third eye. That looked weird.
That was ass.
Yeah, I didn't need it. Love and
reshoots.
Thunder, dick.
Stop it.
Wakanda Forever, gas. Love that movie. Phase 5, the first movie is Quantumania.
Mid-mania.
Disgusting.
Disgusting is crazy.
Disgusting.
Nah, Jonathan Majors carries and Paul Rudd. Jonathan Majors and Paul Rudd carry.
That entire movie bro, I wonder how they shot that movie, bro. They were not on set together at all. anytime.
Jonathan Majors and Paul Rudd?
Maybe
they never saw
were,
each other?
But I don't think Michelle Pfeiffer was on set with these motherfuckers, bro. She was not there. She shot her shit in front of, like, on Zoom in front of a green screen.
Yo, I'm dead.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, is it the best in this phase? I think it is.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah, it definitely is. No, it 100% is. Yeah, Marvel's right after that. Deadpool, Wolverine, Brave New World, ass, Thunderbolts. I think it goes Guardians.
Wait, Thunderbolts is Phase 5?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the last film in Phase 5.
Yes.
No, I'm probably still gonna give it to Guardians.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm probably still gonna give it to Guardians.
100%. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was insane.
I love how Phase 6 is just 4 movies.
Thank you. Fine. I mean, just for now, but that's beautiful.
but it's all heavy hitters.
Bro, Fantastic Four, Doomsday, Spider-Man, Secret Wars. Oh my God, I've been praying for days
real
like
quick,
this, bro. Oh
guys.
my
Obviously,
God.
we're talking Thunderbolts, New Avengers.
But it's all MCU, I guess.
Ariel, do you mind passing me another cerveza, please?
Yeah,
As
can
we
you
get
pass me
talking
some,
about this, stop
fucking-
talking. But that post credit scene.
we forgot to talk about Armor Wars.
Yo, they're not promoting that shit. That shit is like next month.
No, that's Ironheart.
Oh, yo, they're not promoting that shit at all, bro.
Yeah.
How is that shit next month? And there's not a single trailer on
they should
it.
delay it. I'm not gonna lie.
There's not a single trailer on it, bro. That's huh?
Don't they have a trailer for that? Didn't we get like a
Bro,
look
we've
at
only got like 5 seconds worth of material.
It was like an
Oh,
MCU
wow.
sizzle, and it had.
okay.
It. But yeah, no, that's crazy.
bananas, bro.
I think they're
Thank
obviously
you.
because they're
Opener?
focused on Fantastic Four, but like
No, they did release a trailer like 6 months ago. Yeah.
Hold that.
Ironheart?
Yeah.
Is that your attention span is short?
a trailer teaser. How long was this?
It was.
Are we sure?
A minute and 10.
I
A
never,
minute 24.
I didn't.
I think you might be right, but
No, I am right.
All right.
Way too long for a trailer anyway.
Eat my ass.
but that's still crazy that that's all we've gotten then. They need to do better, or unless they really feel like this shit is gonna fail, unfortunately. But yeah, man, just
We didn't even talk TV shows, by the way. That was all just movies.
yeah, it was. But like, I just want to stick with movies right now. Like, I don't need more TV shows from them right now. I
agree,
like.
bro.
Oh, that's what I was saying. The post credit scene. Yo, y'all gassed that shit, bro. Y'all was gassing that shit.
What
Y'all
do we
gassed the
gas?
post credit scene. Not y'all specifically, but like I feel like people just on the internet,
What
and
were
I
they
feel like some
saying?
people in the Discord, it's like, yo, top 5 like post credit. Hell no.
I can't, but like I think I said this
Hell
last time. I was
no.
like, I can't rate post credits. Like, what the fuck is? I
That's
don't know
another
what my
thing, too.
post
Like, how
credit
do you
rating
rank
is.
them?
I don't know. I don't
rate the
remember.
best
man.
post-credit
Nah,
scene?
y'all bugging. What you mean?
The only thing that comes to mind is probably Thanos holding the gauntlet. That's all I like off the top of my head. Post credit scenes.
I'll do it myself. And he changes hands like in a different movie.
AD $5 said phases 4 and 5 gives us projects that isn't safe, and I appreciate that. It has the good, bad, and the ugly. Thunderbolts is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, but that's the thing, AD. Good, bad, ugly,
Appreciate the
but
$5.
and it's not. The thing that sucks is because this is not a reflection on the characters. This is not a reflection on like, because again, everything gets twisted, right? Where if you don't like, for example, She-Hulk or Miss Marvel, and then it always ends up being this anti-woke like agenda like towards it. And it's just like, no, bro. Like clearly, the studio.
The MCU.
Clearly the studio was just trying to like just make quick bank and not actually sit down and care for the projects like that they're dealing with. And something that I really appreciated about Thunderbolts, guess what? Florence Pugh is the lead. Like this is her movie. And I could not have been happier with the direction that they kind of took that with making her the main focal point. Like obviously, Sentry, Bob becomes a huge part of this. And of course all the surrounding characters that are there, but this is Yelena's film, you know what I mean? Like, and she abiliside Bucky more for the experience of leading this new quote unquote Avengers team, right? It's great. I love how they kind of they touch upon Bucky's past, but we know Bucky's past.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to get into it anymore. It's like, cool, we know
I had
why
a great
he's here.
childhood. That was great. That was hilarious.
He's like, he's like, of course I'm fine. I had a great childhood.
I don't have a bad past. Like I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm chilling.
I don't have any trauma at all. Not even at all.
Relatable.
Like,
but
at all.
okay, cool. Was that the first time you touched like the soundboard?
Yeah, I need to Eunice proof it.
Eunice proof it is crazy. It's crazy that this is the 36th film in the MCU. And yes, this does conclude Phase 5. And what a way to conclude Phase 5 to bring us to Phase 6.
Yo, imagine Fantastic Four was the start of Phase 4.
Damn.
Missed opportunity, bro.
Missed opportunity.
They would have just been
Little
like,
too
the
late for
marketing
that.
for Phase 4 would have just been like this the whole time.
Bro, I gotta show you this. Hold up.
Yo, but watching the Fantastic Four trailer in the theater, like the new one, like for that, I'm just like, damn, bro, this shit looks good, man. This shit looks like it was made again with a lot of love.
TLC.
Yeah, TLC. And And two, yo, that shit is gas, bro. Yeah,
Michael Chiklis.
Yo, but something about that you mentioned, Ariel, where this is a movie where we have an ensemble cast and we have Jake Schreier now potentially directing an X-Men film. The cast here is stacked. It's not like we dealing with, you know, just new up and comers. Like you got, Florence Pugh, future award-winning actress, in my opinion.
Future, she hasn't won an award. That's crazy.
Nah, let me confirm.
No.
Wait,
No.
but before we continue,
What happened?
I Eunice proved my soundboard, but
My God, she's something special. I'm
Shout
just
out-
gonna leave it at that. She is sensational.
Shout out Florence Pugh.
I love Florence Pugh.
Sebastian Stan again.
Sebastian Stan.
Bro, they better let him
Hell
keep
yeah.
that wig he had in the after credit scene because he looked great. He looked phenomenal.
That was a wig.
Yeah, it's a wig. He's bald right now.
Yeah, he is bald right now. Wyatt Russell, Julia Louis Dreyfus,
Bro,
Louis Pullman,
Bro,
What a
he
fire
was-
last name, you know?
He was
David Harbour.
phenomenal.
Nominated for 1 Oscar.
Also, 2 Nepo babies in this movie, and they were both phenomenal. So they're breaking the Nepo baby curse
You
one
heard?
step at a time. What is it?
Florence. She was nominated for 1 Oscar.
What was it for?
Is it for
for Little Women, Best Actress in a Supporting
Bro,
Role.
Little Women? Have you ever seen that movie?
Nope.
No, heard it was great. It was Greta,
Oh
right?
my God,
Greta Gerwig.
Bro, come on now. Come on now.
Come on now, yo.
Go watch that shit.
guys. Justice for Taskmaster.
Oh, can I
So
read?
upsetting.
Can I read the scrapped thing for the movie?
Oh yeah, of course. Plot?
Yeah. No, well, just like the writer revealed some like ideas. Scarlett Johansson returns for a void sequence. Adamantium being used as a plot point. John Walker becoming an evil Hulk. And I'm pretty sure that was scrapped because of Brave New World. Taskmaster's fate was different. She was supposed to be having memory loss throughout the movie, and her target was John Walker, and she'd keep forgetting. And throughout the movie, she'd just start like trying
Shooting
to
at
kill
him?
John Walker. He's like, "Stop! I'm stop!"
Yeah, yeah.
That actually could have been.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's hilarious.
That would have been dope.
That's such a funny plot point.
All the other stuff sounded kind of butt.
The Void was heavily explored and film taking place entirely in the vault that they were in in the beginning of the movie. So probably like an escape type thing.
Escape room.
I felt the film had a good balance though of just being like showing us the void and like what it is.
Yeah.
But just having like even from Jump Street, right? I love how we start with the main protagonist Yelena and her kind of just being like, yo, what is the point of all this, bro? Like, what am I doing? Like, I literally just go place to place and kill people.
When she was talking about like, I go home, I go on my phone, I regret what I do, and then I wake up and I do it all over again, I was just like, oh, fuck.
Yo, did y'all notice when she was in the lab in the beginning scene, there was the 2 people that were like in the void, like in the
Yeah, and
background?
even where she got the guinea pig from, it was the rooms.
Wait,
Yeah.
say that again?
Like there's remember when she had like the she was talking to the guy in the lab? Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the back where we see Sentry later, like we see Bob later, like in the void in that lab.
There's 2 bodies.
Yeah, but you see it in the beginning with Yelena as well.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So it's a cool little detail. But again, I love how we start with her. She's just like, yo, what is the point of all this? What is the point of my life right now? And I love that she's kind of, you know, it gives losing Natasha a even bigger kind of meaning here, right? Because
Shirley didn't have any meaning when she died in fucking Endgame. I wish she got more respect. I know we got it all for Tony Stark, and obviously, just wish they put some more respect on Natasha's name.
what sense?
I mean, she didn't have her like they had an entire Tony Stark funeral, but like nothing for Natasha. And like, yeah, that was all. It was just a Hawkeye thing. That was all. I think we got. For
So like,
Natasha.
should they have both been like both their bodies like down the river type shit?
I don't know, something. I don't know. We could. I mean, she didn't have a body.
Yeah, her body was in the
But yeah,
Yeah, we don't talk about that, bro. I can't believe I got that shit spoiled for me, bro.
I got Iron Man and her spoiled.
Me too.
Bro, I remember I punched my wall in the bathroom.
Yo, you made a hole?
Yeah, I was like I woke up for school. It was like 7 a.m. and I'm like on my phone and I forgot. Like I was
being that mad at 7 a.m. is crazy.
Bro, I woke up
work.
for school and I was like this, just on my DMs, and I see it and I'm like, fuck, why am I reading DMs? And I open it and then I just, boom, it was tight.
It was tight.
I was fucking tight.
Yeah, but I think this film. What's up, Mark?
Real quick, let me just do a quick chat check.
Yeah.
They're yapping in here. Matt A. Also feel like I have not seen you.
Yeah, welcome, Matt A.
So welcome if it's your first time. I feel extremely conflicted about Jake Schreier.
I remember when you was conflicted.
Directing an X-Men movie because I feel like people already forgetting how grounded Thunderbolts is.
Ooh, that's what that's
human/mutant theme.
That's Diana Ross.
But Eunice actually has a rebuttal to that, I believe.
What is it?
We can talk about it. Repeat the one more time, Mark.
All right. I feel extremely conflicted about Jake Schreier directing an X-Men movie because I feel like people are already forgetting how grounded Thunderbolts is.
That's crazy.
That's exactly what Eunice said.
That's literally what I said to Junior when I read the news to him. I was like, listen, I love this movie, but this was one of it was a very grounded movie, a very grounded team. And there's nothing wrong with it. The Thunderbolts, I like that. But I do not need the X-Men to be grounded. I need them to be the most fantastical part of the fucking universe right now, because the Fox universe was the most grounded take you could have possibly had on the X-Men. And that's why it turned out the way it did.
He said, though I think he could crush the human and mutant theme.
Say that again.
Danny Rude, $10. What's up? Appreciate it. The movie's so real and speaks for so many people who go through things that don't have the strength to speak about. Glad it's with people who we're supposed to see as super, but they are human.
Yes, Danny Rue. Can't wait to talk about that. Yeah, continue with the chat check, and then I would like to bring something up on our conversation.
And then Pascal said, Flo is the greatest actress right now, no lie. Matt said Ryan Coogler should direct X-Men though, just like he should have directed Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Stop it.
That's crazy.
Honestly, right now, I know this is gonna sound like cliche, but it's just like if you're gonna give Ryan Coogler anything right now, obviously besides Black Panther, which I feel is something near and dear to him. I'm not gonna say it then.
Actually, after Sinners,
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
He is not the only black director there is that could do that. But
right,
yeah,
it's
Spike Lee could do Blade.
Yo, Spike Lee could do anything he fucking wants.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah.
I'm just saying.
TC24 has been hating on Wakanda forever. There's been a little debate going on.
Yo, TC, my ass. What the fuck are we talking about?
He said, let's see. I know what her arc is. It was still trash. I like the spirituality part, but the movie is still mid. And
to call her arc
ridiculous.
I
didn't want John Wick. I didn't want John Wick. Is my point. She's a novice. He was talking about how she's not like that, trained, and how all of a sudden she can fight Namor.
She's not trained.
She's Wakandan.
She's not.
Get the
what?
fuck out of here, bro.
What do you mean she's not trained? Anyways, her arc. Her arc literally mirrored T'Challa's arc.
Literally, it's the same arc.
And
vengeance has consumed
it. She went through it in a much different way because T'Challa lost his father and she lost her brother and her mother. So
she lost everything.
Exactly.
And she chose the Killmonger route of violence, which is why
something T'Challa chose the opposite of.
Yeah.
So
which is why when she sees him,
why am I venting
about? This is crazy.
Rewatch the movie, TC, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, man. FFS, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, continue, Mark.
So let's see.
Shout out Brim.
Zane said, C-Baby said the Taskmaster stuff frustrates me so much. 80 said Taskmaster in the dirt.
You do not.
Only
stop
person
it.
saying that.
Stop
only
it.
person
You do not give a fuck about Taskmaster, bro. It's I can't believe they did Taskmaster so dirty.
Yo, bro's in the theater like this.
Listen. I feel like after Black Widow, that's it. The character was never a way it could be
expanded upon. Yeah.
So
they still might do it though. They still might do a different iteration. Yeah, bro. Secret Wars is gonna change everything. Watch.
TC24, did Killmonger not pack her up in Black Panther? She did not. She did no hand-to-hand combat. What?
I mean,
the original Black Panther.
But didn't Killmonger wear a whole suit?
He also took the herb.
Like, what is happening right now, bro?
He was everybody was getting packed up.
Also, she took the herb too, bro.
Yeah, what you mean? Black Panther got fucking cooked by him. He wilded out on him when they scrapped.
And T'Challa he got stripped of the herb. I forgot. But anyways,
the strength of the Black Panther has been stripped away.
For real, fairly though. Pascal said that was like 5 years ago. AD said yeah, because Killmonger has been in the military and special forces since he was a kid. Stop it. Our cinematics, chill. All men are friends.
All men are friends.
All men are friends.
I don't get the reference.
That's about it. Oh, Nate Santos said, I wonder if the X-Men are going to be teenagers, young adults, or just straight up adults. I think it's going to be a mix of all of that.
Yeah. Oh, but real quick, getting back to that, the X-Men talk and feeling how Jake Schreier may or may not be the right pick for this. Yo, what did we just talk about in that Wall Street Journal article? Feige has been planning this shit out, bro. He's like, yo, everyone leave me alone. I want to talk to nobody. No, I don't care about any of these projects right now. I'm focusing on the X-Men, and I'm going to get us back on track. I'm putting it on my back. Everybody shut the fuck up. Let's go. So if he's choosing for the first X-Men movie of the MCU to be Jake Schreier, bro, Feige, I don't think is gonna fail us on this. So I trust his decision on that, and I don't think right just because he did Thunderbolts and made them grounded. Right, to your point, it's great points, and what Danny just mentioned as well. By the way, I think we got like $15-20, guys. Another 15-20 beans. And Eunice is watching the Marvels 3 nights in a row. He is watching it on Friday night. He's watching it on Saturday night. He's watching it on Sunday night. You let me know whichever night you want me to watch it with you. It's not going to be all 3 nights. Me is just 1 night. But you, the weekend, 3 nights. So yeah, $35 on the stream. Again, I think we've gotten like 20. So 15 more, and Eunice will watch. He hasn't seen it, hasn't watched it.
Please.
Please.
Yo, this
it's
is really
either
the
that
name?
or for 50 beans, he's showing feet. Either one. We with whatever. But yeah, man, I think it worked for them because, as Danny Rue said, and as Ariel has said, is these people that are heroes in a way. It's just as we call Cassian Andor, just a guy, right? A jag, right? Just a guy. Yep, a jag. That's what these people are. And you see it reflected. I love that conversation between when she pulls up to Alexi's crib for the first time. And I thought David Harbour's Red Guardian was going to be too much of the comedic relief that it would annoy me. But
he was perfect.
Yo, I loved it, bro. He made me laugh. I thought he was a great kind of. The comedic relief worked in that situation.
His timing was incredible, especially in the desert, bro.
Yo, when he's like, Yelena, like he's like cheering and shit.
Bro, I always thought he was annoying. I always thought he was annoying until this movie, bro. I did not like him in Black Widow, and then this movie really helped me.
Yeah, but
tolerate him.
But I love that conversation that when she pulls up and like they talk, and he was like, when I was like at my happiest in life is like when I was just helping people. Like that was it. Like nothing, not working for the government, not fucking like doing this, doing that. It's like no, just helping somebody else.
I mean, no, he wanted the praise.
Right. The serving the country part, right?
And he said he liked the praise.
But I'm talking about more now what she's doing, and like she's doing like these side jobs for like the U.S. government, but like she's finding no like pleasure in that because she knows that Valentine's obviously like clearly like scum.
Yo, she's tired of scheming, bro.
Yeah, she's tired of scheming. Like again, and making
scheming. Dog.
Just wanted to see.
Junior went like this.
I'm like, huh. But yeah, man. So I think, and even it felt. Everything about this felt organic. Like the fact that Valentine traps them all to assassinate one another, right? Because that's the last like part of the loose ends that she needs to tie up. What is that? Cooking? Salt? I feel really weirded out by that. Like I just dude. I like something about that just like irks me like to no end. Ew, I gotta stop looking at it. I gotta stop looking at it. What happened? Ew, bro, that's so disgusting.
Proudly,
guys. He has a Thor. Ew.
I'll send it in the Discord. This shit
Don't.
Sending it.
Don't. But again, everything from them being in the room to the way Bob is in the room with them, and fucking John Walker's like, yo, where the fuck did this dude come from? It all just felt super organic. It felt natural. It just felt like the story flowed really well with that. What's up, Mark?
No, I was laughing at because obviously I'm like behind, so I just saw Ariel hold up his phone screen to the camera.
You also, a little detail that I realized, like technically the cause of the void is unfortunately the abusive relationship he had with his father, and ironically enough, like that you brought it up, like that Walker called him Bobby and stuff, but technically it was because of Walker that machine thing got activated because so in a sense Walker inadvertently caused the void to be released in the same way that Bob's dad caused him to go down that path.
And even the way they kind of nerfed him right now, I love it. I'm just like, okay, this makes sense.
Return when he pulls up in Doomsday. Bro,
you want to bet money?
Who said that?
You want to bet money?
Max said this. He was like, he's gonna have this like Thor Infinity War type entrance.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
he's
100%.
the one that's gonna get that.
I think so. After Thunderbolts, I mean, it's
Really?
I think 100%.
I don't know. I think it might be him and Thor.
That's fine. It's still him. I wasn't denying it. I'm just saying, like, I think
It's still him. He was like, it's still him.
Yo, he's hashtag like him, bro.
He is, bro. I fuck with Lewis, bro. He's hard.
Nah,
I'm hard.
What, bro? What? What did you say?
Hey, yo!
What the fuck?
Anyway, they need to change the suit though.
No,
in my opinion.
Listen, I do think it
that
served
suit was
its purpose.
corporate. That suit was corporate.
Yeah, it served its corporate. Like, this is DeFontaine's like corporate superhero glossy look.
Yeah, it has a cape. It's fucking
DeFontaine.
I also like the defense DeFontaine thing analogy she used. That was funny. But
she was great in this as well.
I think, bro, the lines are crazy, bro. Like, the lines are really like getting to a point where like it's just starting to be reused. Like, the lines are like almost exactly like Wolverine's suit in Sentry's suit. Like, he has the same like design of the lines.
That's upsetting, bro.
I'm just like, we gotta stop. Just what the fuck?
Well, I just hope his next suit doesn't have a cape.
All right.
It's gonna have a cape, bro.
It's
gonna have a cape,
bro. If you
Superman's
fly,
gonna have
you
a
look
cape.
cooler with a cape.
Oh, you really?
100%.
Silver Surfer.
He doesn't
All right,
fly.
Human Torch.
All right, but Silver Surfer has a literal fucking surfboard, bro. That's
Torch.
gas.
He turns on fire. That's something that can like offset a fucking cape. If you don't have anything, like, it just looks like you a man just flying.
Like, so invincible.
I wonder what that's gonna look like in live action.
Bro, stop this. Tell me that's not happening.
I hope that's not a thing. I'm not watching it. I'm done watching any live action adaptation.
You'll be there day one.
You better watch the One Piece live action adaptation.
I'm not. I still haven't seen it.
Are you about to?
I'm not.
I don't think it's out yet.
Even less.
Yo, speaking of Valentine DeFontaine, though, I love how we even get a little bit of
Allegra
her, like, void.
DeFontaine.
Yeah, I didn't know she was Spanish.
No, that's Italian.
Really?
Allegra DeFontaine.
That was a.
That's
I'm
it.
pretty sure
Literally, they were
Italian.
talking Italian in her.
Oh, I thought she was like Spanish.
Bro, it's crazy racist.
Yo, that's
bro.
a gill.
Yo, that's crazy.
My fault. I forgot Italians are people of color. My fault.
But it's just again they use the void so well to their advantage, I feel, in being able to sympathize with majority, if not all, of these characters. Even shout out to Ghost, bro. Ghost Nation, stand up,
Bro,
stand up.
So cool. Although that Bob at the after credit scene was.
The Bob.
Wow, so that post credit scene is getting absolutely cooked. Then.
No.
Yo, the
Everybody
Russos
had a good
directed
wig,
it.
bro. Everybody had a good wig, but her. I don't know what she was wearing. You ever seen that picture of the dog with the bob, like with the wig?
Yeah.
It was literally.
Wait,
like,
even Yelena had a wig?
No, I don't think Yelena did. Bucky did though.
Bucky's look fire though.
Bucky's wig looked heat, yeah.
But even Ghost, I did not care about Ghost. Ant-Man and the Wasp, super forgettable movie.
And they super underutilized Walter Goggins too, unfortunately.
Bro,
I forgot.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
I forgot. Yeah, they also released that movie in log too. That shit was crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, it was like not really color graded.
Log is like what you call like footage before it's
like raw footage.
Raw footage.
Did they just forget, bro? Like,
well, that's the thing. MCU does have like the cinema filter, like the what's that called? The cement filter on. Like everything looks kind of gray and washed out.
It's washed.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
At least for their outdoor scenes.
Cause yeah, you have Walter Goggins. Oh, Ariel, you have watched the Fallout recently, so.
Oh hell yeah! I have a hot take. I was watching Silo.
Damn, I wish Brim was here.
I was watching Silo and I'm just like, this reminds me of something, and I'm like, oh, this is Fallout. So I turned Silo off and I put Fallout on, and I enjoyed the fuck out of Fallout. And I don't know what Silo is because I never finished it. See ya. And I said what I said.
That's the Rebecca Ferguson joint?
Back up.
Respectfully, the only Fallout I acknowledge is just Mission Impossible. And Rebecca Ferguson's in that one too. So
Nah, you should watch the Amazon. I know you're not gonna watch it, but the Amazon show
I'll
is
watch
fire.
it.
You're not
Fallout, and
gonna
the thing is that I was geeking out so much because
I'll watch it.
You're not watching it.
I love the video game so much, so they did a really good job.
I'll watch Fallout.
Yeah, they completely underutilized Walter Goggins in that movie. I don't even want to talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp anymore, but Ghost got redemption, but she's probably dying in one of the new Avengers movies. The Russos did direct that post-credit scene, by the way.
Yeah, that was obvious. Space? Outer space. It was just the way it was shot. The humor was just a little different. I could tell that wasn't them.
So, who is on Cap's Avengers team?
Everyone but the Thunderbolts.
Literally everyone but the Thunderbolts.
Bro, it's like
that's gonna be easy.
That's actually
recruiting.
okay. Hold up, that's the one thing. I guess that's one of my gripes. I guess.
There we go.
Gripes.
What, bro? Is why are they like compliant with DeFontaine? What leverage does she have over them, bro?
They own her.
They own her.
So why are they actually assembling a new Avengers team when they can just join Sam's Avenger team?
Well, the thing is that they have government backing. So if you have the resources there, why not help people on your terms?
What resources do you need if you got fucking Avengers? What are you talking about?
Well,
and also
so who's paying for the tower? That's my point.
Fuck the tower. They got Westchester, bro. They're in upstate. They have their own fucking thing.
Westchester.
Yo, like Yelena's soccer team that was ass, bro.
Yeah, the Westchester Thunderbolts. I was like, okay,
Fire.
okay.
Comic book fans were mad, bro. They changed the meaning of the name.
Oh man,
we want a Thunderbolt Ross.
Nobody.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, nobody was really mad.
What is it called? I think I don't see Bucky going against Sam after what they just went through in Falcon and the Winter Soldier and in Brave New World, with that moment there.
I don't think they're gonna beef.
They're not gonna beef when they're not even
no beef. No beef. You don't want no beef.
They're definitely beefing after what he just said with Sam.
Bro, we're not gonna get a Civil War Part 2, bro.
It's absolutely gonna happen. We're gonna get a Civil War Part 2 because they're doing the Young Avengers.
I don't know though, because I think this is all gonna get resolved fairly. With it again, they're gonna need something that's gonna separate these heroes.
Doom is gonna
Doomsday.
pull up and then be like, "All right, bet."
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Pull up.
Everything, everything's gonna be a moot point once Doomsday comes in and fucks shit up.
Right, but I'm just saying, in principle, for their characters, I don't know why Bucky's doing that. I'm gonna be real. I don't see Bucky actually wanting to make a new Avengers team and going against Sam and Sam having to copyright it to go against them.
I mean, bro, if I'm being honest, I think it has a lot to just do with the experience that this team just shared together. They all literally that's why that third act was really cool, because they all helped each other get out of the void.
I'm not saying to stop being a team. They could just all be in the Avengers team.
Right, but there's clearly something more logistical that they don't want to associate,
right?
Bro,
these are all assassins and
they're right, exactly, and also the fact that the whole thing about this team is that they're like the B team, and they're just like, yo, chill. Like, we're just trying to help out. We're just trying to be the good guys as well.
They want redemption as well, and that's why the marketing is like everyone deserves a second shot. That's like the whole thing.
Also, how could Sam copyright the Avengers theme but couldn't get it alone in Falcon and Winter Soldier? Let me stop. That's crazy.
Bro, new phase. We're starting fresh, bro. We're starting fresh.
That was an arc. I was like, bro, your best friend was Tony Stark and fucking Captain America. You could get alone.
Tony Stark was not best friends with Sam Wilson.
He was boys. They were boys.
They weren't really like that.
I wouldn't say they were. I feel like they would dap each other up if they would see each other, but they weren't boys.
Some conversation I've been seeing with, and again, that's why like this. I love how they had their New York City moment, like how in the first Avengers, like we get the camera on like.
Also,
the
set
Avengers.
pieces were great.
Incredible.
Yeah,
man.
they were.
Compare it to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah,
we already did.
Yeah,
you
but
guys
you
did
could
it earlier.
you could tell at least in Deadpool and Wolverine where they shot on location for certain scenes, and then like
when they were in the
stage.
desert.
Yeah,
that
was about it though.
But damn, made me forget what I was gonna say now. Yes. Mark, do a chat check while I remember what I was gonna say.
Got you.
W's in the shot.
We got, let's see.
You got a friend in me.
Pascal said, damn, Zay getting on his shit. Zay said, Sam don't like these Avengers because they are former criminals. Pascal said Civil War Part 2. Larry says, so in Doomsday, we're going to get 2 Avengers teams, Fantastic Four and the X-Men, but we will, but won't get any of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, we don't know that. That's true.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, Zay said Plus Century basically did a 9/11 on New York. Sam thinks he should be in jail.
He said that like
Cloud9, so 14 months passed and shit was just sweet with Valentina. AD, I thought Nick Fury and Iron Man funded the Avengers. Matt, I could see it for 2 reasons. 1, Sam knows they're all killers, and 2, Bob. Right. Let's see.
Word, that's true. They got Bob on their team, so it's kind of like they're like, we could kind of do whatever the fuck we want.
Matt said, I would love to see Bucky bring up how he's a killer, too, though, to Sam and having him feel semi-hypocritical. I mean, I'm sure he knows Bucky's history, but I think he's kind of excused because like he was, it wasn't his
brainwashed.
It wasn't his choice. Yeah, like it was brainwashed. Yeah, and then Matt said, catching that rock slab made them motherfuckers family. Wait, what?
People were like, yo, why is it so hard for why do all of them have to like work on getting that rock and stopping it? It's like, all right, bro, they're having a moment, like relax. And it's a big ass piece of rock. That shit was huge.
OD. Nathan said Sam going out sorry as hell, man. Hate to see it.
Who is?
Sam. I was going out. I mean, he's not going out sorry as hell. I mean, I just think
he's sorry as hell.
Why? Yeah, why?
Wait, why Sam sorry as hell?
I think he's saying like because the show and then the movie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like they weren't great. So
yeah, we kind of need Sam to be on his redemption.
I mean,
shit.
he's not going out though. Like he's still here, but I think it'll be interesting to see what they do like later on though.
Yeah. Anymore?
That's about it.
Cool. I still don't remember what I had to say, but Mark, talk to us, bro. Thunderbolts,
yeah, I mean,
new Avengers.
A lot of what you guys said, I agree with. I think Red Guardian was great. I think also somebody who I was like, the guy who I was like most questionable about was Fap. As we call him. I was just not super hyped to see his character again after Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Grow up.
What?
I get it.
All right. And they actually made his character. I liked him a lot, like way more than in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought it was great. I think it's crazy how much they can give like like a character, a backstory, and all this stuff, but it's also like we don't spend that much time on him.
but we still.
Nah, yeah, I get what
think-
you're saying.
Yeah, but we still got so much. I think.
Yeah, it's like Ariel said, the exposition that they did
yeah,
was
exposition, that's the
done
word.
really well and simple. Where you're like, okay, I get it. This guy has a family, a wife divorced, left with the kid because he's just so obsessed with this dream of being who he
Yeah, he's
wants
a
to
fuck
be.
up. He's a fuck up. That's what he is.
Yeah,
he's a fuck
and
up.
you
He's
saw,
just like me.
Him lying to them, being like, "Yeah, like I got this family. We're all like whatever, you know," and they're all like, "Man, how do you do that?" Like he's trying to have this image of, "I'm Captain America now," you know,
Yeah.
like, but he's still like he was still
Yeah.
trying to like live up to
Yeah,
that shit.
and, yeah,
He
and-
wasn't it.
and that's why this dynamic works, right? Because
Yeah.
all of them, and what's crazy is it's not just them, right? Even like a team, like the original Avengers team, like they all dealt with fucked up shit. Obviously, this team I felt is a little bit more because like they're like majority of them are like real killers, like assassins, and just grew up with a really fucked up childhood.
The worst of the worst.
Right. So, but it just it works. You know what I mean? Like it's something you go into and you're just like, all right, let's see how this turns
You know
out.
what I just
And-
realized?
What?
David Harbour was in that scene for Suicide Squad. The worst of the worst.
Oh yeah. Full circle ting, bro.
Bro, that's
he went
fire.
from being
in the DCEU to the MCU, bro. He was in Suicide Squad and Thunderbolts.
Yo. And he's fucking Frankenstein's monster in Creature Commando.
Things are worse than ever.
Where's that from again?
That's from The Dark Knight when we were watching it.
Yo, that question gets asked every time that fucking soundbite comes up. That soundbite plays and someone's like, yo, where's that from again?
Keep that.
All right, y'all. Let's jump into questions.
Yo, what's good with my guy? Yo, Marc, continue, bro. This dude is zooted.
And again, I think
not even that.
the opening scene though was probably one of the better intros that I remember from an MCU movie.
A real stunt, by the way.
I know, real
Yo,
stunt. Yeah,
that's
makes it even-
crazy.
like her jumping off and I just loved how it started. I think it was just great. You see her literally just thinking about like, oh man, I'm about to go kill some more
Yo.
people, do all this horrible shit that, you know, and I'm gonna do it again, you know, like
Yeah.
so I think you know, man, Florence Pugh is just phenomenal. Like
Just say she's
Absolutely
bad, bro. I get it. You totally valid.
Sensation.
I like
Sensation.
she is probably the best actor in the MCU right now.
Oh, for sure.
Sensation.
Like that's that. Like, bro.
And obviously not shade to anybody else. I think everyone's actually pretty great. But she's just
Bro,
on another level.
the
I think.
the two leads of this film, or I'm sorry, but we can't say Bucky was one of the leads. But I'm sorry, the two new leaders of the new Avengers are both Oscar nominated
yeah.
actors. So it's just like
Who?
Sebastian Stan and Florence Pugh.
I actually love their dynamic. How he kind of was
Yeah.
like being like the OG, kind of like telling her, like even like that scene at the end when they were in the void. How he looked over to her, he was like, "This isn't right. Like we're here to stop him, yeah, but like this is."
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be
beating
going
the shit
doing
out
it
of
himself. Yeah, he shouldn't be.
He shouldn't be
Right.
beating himself off like that.
Yo, this might be Eunice's triple double game. Bro.
Yo, for real, bro. Yo, real quick on that stunt. So Florence Pugh says she emailed Kevin Feige to convince him to let her jump off the second tallest building.
He
in the
didn't
world
respond
for
because he was too
Thunderbolts.
busy with X-Men.
She was like, I was being a sassy Karen, emailing Kevin, being like, this will do wonders for the press tour. We have to do this. Yo, went to the TC School of Stunts, bro. Congratulations, Florence Pugh.
TC.
Love it. Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. You don't know TC, cuz?
They think that I'm Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I heard Bobby Schmurda's tour got canceled because
Yeah.
only 5 people.
10. Give my boy more credit.
Nah, but that just goes to show that social media hype is a lie.
Bro, but bitch caught a body just a week ago.
Yeah, that shit was.
Come on, man.
Everybody was hype on Twitter for a
That
week.
shit was over a decade ago, bro.
Yeah. Bobby, bitch. Bobby, bitch. Yo, for my boy Bob Century, bro.
Oh, that's him.
Yo, his return in Doomsday.
It's Bobby Schmurda.
They're playing
Bobby, bitch.
They're playing computers. They're playing computers, bro. I'm telling you.
$2
Or his song with Rowdy Rebel.
Hold on.
Florence Pugh should have won for We Live in Time.
She was great in that, yeah.
18 more. Eunice has to watch the Marvels.
Yes, sir.
No, we gotta jump into questions now.
18 more.
18
guys.
more
Q&A,
beans. 18 more
do it.
beans.
We jump into. Thank you guys for the Thunderbolts. We were.
Nah,
we
look at
love this
him
movie.
gassing it. Nah, we still
Ratings?
got a couple. We still got a couple of
ratings?
more. Hold on, we still got some talking points,
Oh, we
brother.
got 15 minutes. We gotta jump into questions.
We gotta rate it though.
Yeah, let's ratings.
We not done talking about the film. I'm still talking about the film, bro. No, we not talking about the film, bro. You acting like Q&A is going to... Yo, you acting like Brian right now, bro.
If
You acting like Brim,
donates,
bro.
I'm gonna be fucking tight.
Yo, you gonna be tight if someone donates?
Yeah.
Guys, y'all know what to do, bro. Yo, $18 more. This dude watching the Marvels a whole weekend straight. Friday, Saturday, and
I love how he's
Sunday,
giving him dates.
Friday, yo, Eunice, bro, and you gotta record the whole shit, bro. You gotta be like, yo, I'm
not
sitting here,
recording
I'm
that.
seated,
I'm not wasting
recording
space.
that.
And I'm still telling you, they stink.
Yo, all right, we can't. If we were to rate this right now, yo, rank it right now. Is it top 5 MCU all time?
Shut the fuck
Is it top 5 MCU all time? You said no, Mark.
Top 10.
No, not top 5.
Top 10. for
Nah,
sure.
it might have cracked. Yo, hot take. This might be the best MCU movie ever made.
Yo, hot take. The original trilogy is the best trilogy.
Oh my god.
Every time you clown me, I'ma burp you. Every time you clown me, I'ma burp you, bro. Cause you getting me tight. Yo, what a baby ass burp, son.
That was the 5 guys.
Yo, so you said heat? Yeah, I'm gonna give it a heat. Ariel?
Wavy, baby, yeah.
Mark?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a wave.
I saw it twice, bro. I solidified
Yeah, that's
my...
true. Damn, you did solidify. High B's. You saw it twice too, though, Eunice,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Y'all are some high B's, bro.
Yeah, no, because I saw it at the premiere when I saw it with Feige, but then I saw it like with my boys later.
Guys, for $100 in the stream, Eunice will go watch it every day for a whole week.
AMC A-list can't even cover that. Hell no.
They can. Four movies
it's
a week.
4 movies a week now.
Wait, how many?
All right, so 4. So 4. Eunice will
did
go
that for
watch it
Fantastic Four.
4 days. Yo, isn't it mad funny when a Marvel movie starting up, they play the Fantastic Four joint, the countdown, and I'm just like, yo, they about
Bro
to.
said.
I was
that's
like,
only
wait,
for
did
IMAX,
they
though.
put the wrong movie in the film stop?
Yo, how funny would that be, bro?
That's only for IMAX, though.
It's just Pedro Pascal in the open. I'm like, what?
That's fire.
Yo, hold on. Guys.
They're doing reshoots for Fantastic Four right now, by the way.
Guys, 1 out of 10. Don't waste your time. Standard Marvel trash.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
This movie was painful to watch. The amount of good reviews is baffling. Most of its runtime was crammed full of unfunny and out of place jokes, minus a few that were mildly funny and despite being out of place at times. The movie's message came across okay, being about mental health. However, it was just not as compelling or as interesting as it really should have been, as there was no real emotion to any of it. Okay. The standout of this movie were Riot Russies, John Walker, as he was already fantastic in Falcon and Winter Soldier and carried that on over here. However, the main cast and villain, whose name I can't remember, was very poor and felt like there was no chemistry anywhere.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Overall, this movie was extremely unnecessary and another cash grab by Marvel from their A24-esque marketing, which lured everyone into a false sense of security and did not achieve close to what fans were saying about, quote-unquote, the redemption of the MCU, when in truth, it is still as dead as it has been since Endgame. Don't fall for the trap and save your money and time going to see this piece of Marvel trash.
They stink.
This dude really wanted to be different.
Things are worse than ever.
For real.
Things are worse than ever.
That was the worst review I've ever heard.
Yo, bro called him Wyatt Russies, bro. I thought I was bad with the shit. I'll read one more here for y'all.
Or don't.
1 out of 10. I fell into the trap. I quit superhero movies. I quit superhero movies years ago. No, you didn't. They were just repeating the same old storyline over and over, and storylines got more ridiculous with every new movie. Unfortunately, I tend
it was
to
the same storyline over and over.
Unfortunately, I tend to read reviews, and I got bombarded with positive reviews about Thunderbolts. People promised a funny yet intelligent plot about mental disorder. Well, guess what? It was exactly the same old drag as usual.
How?
Violent, dark, and boring. I literally groaned when I saw the scene with the little girl standing on the street about to be hit by a boulder. And what do you know? A superhero saved her in the last millisecond. Funny enough, none of the superheroes checked if there were people on the other side of the boulder when they flipped it. Really? I remember having seen that scene in about 1,000 other superhero movies. I'm just mad at myself for falling into the Disney money-grabbing machine. Never again, no matter how great the reviews will be.
Like, they literally saw them running towards...
dusted.
Yo, that shit was crazy. Yo, my whole theater was like, oh! Like, yo, that shit was crazy.
Oh, guys, news just dropped. Louis Pullman auditioned to play Ned Leeds in Homecoming back in 2016. That's crazy.
Yo, nobody cares.
That's crazy.
Continue, Mark.
No. That was just fucking idiotic.
Yeah. Chat, let us know. Give us your ratings of Thunderbolts. I guess to cap it all off with Thunderbolts, I guess to ask y'all, did we miss anything?
Said no way Tyrone Magnus used that many big words.
Tyrone Magnus, yo, pray for my guy Tyrone, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just switched up crazy. He became a wing. Like, that's crazy. So let me ask y'all this so we can cap off Thundies and get into a couple Q&As. So how are we feeling after Thundies? Like, what was
I have a wedgie? Fuck.
I guess that's how we feeling. Are we feeling confident moving forward with the MCU?
Fantastic Four, let me know.
Ooh, it will let you know.
It's definitely...
Yeah, I definitely am.
Yeah, you feeling confident, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, I think this movie is also just gonna really help also with Fantastic Four, like, because it's a great movie that's leading into a movie that everybody's hyped for, and obviously the post-credit scene and everything else. I think, I mean,
will it be good?
Yes, Fantastic Four will be good.
It's gonna do well.
I was talking about Doomsday.
It's definitely gonna do well financially. It's just about. I just don't see a reality where this movie is bad.
Yeah, Mark. To that point,
just given what we've seen.
To that point, and again, talking about Thunderbolts and how it's a perfect segue into this new planned MCU again. To your point, and this is why it even solidifies why I think the Fantastic Four is going to make more than Superman. And again, a lot of it is not going to be Superman's fault.
Yeah, bro, this is definitely not making them.
That laugh was insane. But guys, if you don't know, now you do. We are doing Team Soups versus Team Fantastic Four. Who's making more money at the box office? Let us know what team you're on.
I want Soups to make more. Fantastic Four.
To conclude my point, I think Thunderbolts gives Fantastic Four such a marketing push on its own. Again, just because of the word of mouth, even if Thunderbolts itself doesn't make crazy money, which I don't think it necessarily will.
It doesn't need to.
Right, it doesn't need to, but I do think enough word of mouth has brought it to a point of like, okay, Marvel cooked with this, and now they're setting up Fantastic Four. Again, this is a whole we're a whole year now later, right? Pretty much, or a little bit more. I forgot how many months exactly it said. I think it was 14 if I'm not mistaken. But either way, I think this gives Fantastic Four that push. Whereas Superman, you could say Superman being the start of the universe gives it a push, but that can also be seen as a con for the film. I feel, you know what I mean?
Well, they're at 173 million right now.
What
worldwide?
Thundies?
Thunderbolts, yeah.
Budget was 180 estimated.
So that means it's like 200 million.
So Ariel, where do we go from here? How does this affect Drake's career?
Well, they definitely didn't film in Canada, so they missed the tariffs on that. But
they're filming Doomsday in London,
so it's over.
That shit's gonna get tariffed if Trump actually goes through and fucks up the entire industry. Anyway, guys, what's the deal with the Q&As?
Pull that up right now. But I'm seeing what Ariel had to close us off with Thundies.
Well, it felt really good to leave an MCU film feeling excited for what's next.
Yep.
So that hasn't happened since Guardians.
Don't even know. Maybe
since Guardians, I'd say.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah, it's time.
Danny Rusek, he's been a member for 19 months. Wow, 19.
God.
Shout out to you, Danny. He said cliche, but Yelena, Bob, and Walker, I felt seeing with. I cried. Mental health matters. And shout out to Pascal for checking on me today. Love you, bro. Hey, we love that.
Hey,
we love that.
Look at that community,
yeah, that's dope, bro.
Community.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Community and unity. Mental health matters. May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
I fuck with all mental illnesses and mental health. Like we all.
Let's go.
We need to, guys. Please, guys, $18 more so Eunice can watch the Marvels, bro. Please, bro.
He deserves it. After
like, like, look at him, bro. He don't even got the mic on a stand. He's holding this shit with his hands. Y'all bang with that?
I hear it.
I said, he don't even got the mic on a stand. He holding it with his hands.
That was terrible. That was ass. Let's go.
The first question. Danny Rue said, I got a question. Who ruined it for everybody on their respective movie? Grace from Sinners or Star-Lord in Infinity War?
Star-Lord Infinity War.
Star-Lord. No question.
Oh, no. I actually, let me retract.
What did Grace do for Sinners?
She's the one that invited them in.
Come in here, motherfuckers. Yeah.
I'm gonna pause on that. I'm gonna retract my statement.
Star-Lord.
Nah, you know why, bro? I get. Yeah,
I don't even count Star-Lord because that was supposed to happen. That was literally like how Doctor Strange saw it.
Us not knowing that information though.
I think Star-Lord because that affected the world.
Exactly.
No, that affected the universe.
Grace,
yeah, I agree.
Was just trying, bro. People kept saying she was selfish. To an extent, I get that, but bro, she had a daughter and they threatened to kill her.
But
and they already killed her husband.
Bro, as much slack as Star-Lord gets for his actions, bro. If I found out you just killed my shorty, if I just found out you killed my shorty, bro, like. Nah, it's on site. It's on site. Yo, speaking of on site, I love that moment in Thunderbolt. Yo, going back to Thunderbolts right quick. Where fucking Red Guardian, they're in the front seat, and he's like, yo, he looks at Bucky, he's like, yo, what's the plan, bro?
He's like, Bucky's plan
on site. I'ma just pull up and it's on site. That's the plan. That shit was fire, bro.
Zay said, craziest Avengers doomsday theory, can't be no dumb shit like the X-Men died. My theory is that we see characters like Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider, Ian Gruffer's Fantastic Four, and more to show incursions shitting on planets.
I hope. I don't have a theory. I don't know anything about the movie. I don't know anything about. Yeah. I think something I want to happen.
Yeah.
Not a cameo. I want Spider-Man to be masked up the entire time and just keep his identity a secret. I want him to be overprotective about his identity because that's always how it's been. Spider-Man has always been overprotective about his identity. Everybody in Avenger's Tower would be unmasked, chilling and vibing, and he'd be with his mask. Like, we can vibe, but like, you don't need to know who I am, type shit. Like, even when they're eating, he'll eat it with his like mask half up.
I think that's what they're gonna do. To be honest,
I hope they do that. Yeah, it would be so cool. So cool.
CGI Tom Holland. Get ready for that.
I think. Oh wait, weren't they supposed to announce something today?
No.
Brie Larson said
She announced her own shit.
Really?
She announced her own
That's
shit.
so
and
funny.
yo, look how crazy the internet gasses shit, bro. Brie Larson posts, onto a new chapter Thursday, and people were like, oh, they're doing more chairs for Avengers Doomsday, and then she like posted it.
Cookbook.
Yeah, she's doing a
That's so
fucking
funny.
cookbook, bro. Like
That's lit. Shout out to you.
yeah,
bro.
man, shout out to Brie.
facts.
Like yeah, like
100%.
That she said that in, it had nothing to do with Marvel.
right, like
So
right,
corny, bro.
Right,
So corny.
right. And everyone was just like, yo, they're doing more chairs. Yo, shout out. I think somebody on the Discord said they're doing more chairs. So my fault if I'm
said
flaming
that,
you right now. But I do think
wait,
they're
they
doing
are?
more. Huh?
They are?
I think they eventually are, but people thought it was gonna be Thursday because Brie Larson said, "Yo, something new dropping
But
Thursday."
when they say they was announcing new chairs, who said that?
well, when they
said it as it was like a rumor from that Brie Larson thing. That's what they're saying.
that, but also,
no, but it looks
when they originally dropped the original chairs, they said more names are gonna be announced. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do it in the chair form, but they are announcing more names.
okay.
Eventually.
Yeah, Tom Holland will definitely be announced then.
Yeah, for sure.
And Noah said, "Who's gonna win the Champions League?" Pour one out for Barca. Was rooting for them. I know, bro.
Who said that? Who
Definitely
said
not
that?
Barca.
Oh, mind out. Shut up.
Oh no. Yes. Pour one out to our Barca dudes.
I think PSG.
Shout out Barca. I'm going PSG. Just because Luis Enrique is
looking crazy.
is part of Barcelona, so I'm rooting for him.
And then for Q&A of the pod, what is y'all's favorite non-Marvel or DC comic property? He said he listed a few: Invincible, Boys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Hellboy, Walking Dead, Preacher, Spawn, Dread,
Power
Kick-Ass, Scott
Rangers.
Pilgrim. Power Rangers. Okay.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up,
my
bro.
shit.
Not once has Eunice ever mentioned the fucking Power Rangers, bro. Name me all the Power Rangers right now. Name me every Power Ranger right now.
Name from the Mighty Morphin Saga.
Name me the dude that was sipping on a purple lean, the villain. name him right now.
Okay.
You do not give a fuck about the Power Rangers,
You're
bro. Shut the
ridiculous.
fuck up.
You're
Shut
ridiculous.
the fuck
I
up.
actually had nightmares as a kid of Zordon because he was a floating head.
Like, only name he knows, bro. Only name he knows. What's the Red Ranger's name?
There's multiple. There's Jason. There's Tommy. There's like they
Made up, bro. Look
You're
at the two
crazy.
most basic names. Mike, Matt.
Jason was literally the Red Power Ranger.
But
He
and
was
the Blue
replaced
Power Ranger, his name was
by
Billy.
Adam. Billy. Yeah.
Black
Billy
Adam.
Blue. Black Adam.
It's Power Ranger.
I'm gonna go with Invincible.
High Beast.
I know.
Nah, that makes sense.
One Piece.
Y'all hating. That movie was also gas.
That's not a
Oh.
One Piece is not comic book.
It's manga.
No, it's a property. He said non.
Oh, he said non DC or
Okay,
Marvel.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Then they actually changed my
One
vote.
Piece. That's
Yeah,
what's
All
up.
day.
One Piece for surely. For sure.
Oh, if it's like that.
And then-
ooh.
After that. After
all that.
Yo, hold on. Yo, you know what I was thinking about the other day? Where I'm just like, yo, there's a question that I mean, it's kind of old. I heard that.
OTC $20. Yo, no way, bro.
Yo, TC, bro. Good fucking looks, my guy.
Saturday, Miss Marvel, Sunday, the Marvels.
Run it, Eunice. Run it, Eunice.
Ball up top.
Let's go, bro.
Yo, let's go.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Fucking great. TC, you're a goat.
Let's
Man,
go.
That's for cooking his Wakanda Forever takes, even though they're not good. Who said
Yo, shout out to TC,
yo.
bro.
What did he say? Yo, we doing call-ins? TC, pull up.
End of the month, bro. End of the month.
End of the month.
TC said Friday Captain Marvel, Saturday Miss Marvel, Sunday I actually like that trilogy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Trilogy.
I'm not
Trilogy's
watching
better.
Miss Marvel in a
Trilogy.
day, bro.
I
I'll watch the
think
It's
first.
only 6 hours, bro.
Captain Marvel was
Only?
Bro, you acting like you doing something on a Saturday night. Pull up,
All right,
bro.
I'm pulling up Saturday. We watching Miss Marvel together, all 6 episodes.
Huh? Nah, I'm watching the original Captain Marvel with you. I'm watching the original Captain Marvel with
I'm
you on a
not watching
Friday
the
night.
original Captain Marvel.
It's probably the best of the three. What are you talking about?
well.
What are you talking about?
I'd rather watch the first 3 episodes of Miss Marvel because I actually enjoy those.
Cap.
Wait, how
Did Marvel?
How about this? And then the Marvels.
What?
Captain Marvel and then the Marvels. That's it.
But the Marvels twice.
It's a supercut twice.
Yo, no, I got it. Friday, Captain Marvel. Saturday, the Marvels. Sunday, double feature. Sunday, double feature, double feature, bro. Sunday, double feature, bro.
I can't do it. I can't go back.
I can't go back. I can't
You never
go
went. You never went.
Go back.
That's perfect.
Bro, double. Yo, Ariel, whip up a supercut real quick for my guy Eunice. Yo, double feature, bro. Stop playing.
Right now, I'm getting it right now. That's it. Working on the supercut.
Yo,
TC, all you takes is trash. Everything, your look, trash. Your wardrobe,
he said I took that personally.
Your room, trash. Your job, trash. Your life, trash. Everything
my
about
God.
you is trash. Fuck. We not. I don't give a fuck. You're trash. I hate you.
$22 and he's showing his feet.
Yo, bro.
I hate you.
Yo, So what weekend you think we could do it?
So this weekend, the fuck?
Yo, you free this weekend, bro? It might have to be this weekend, bro. Yo, that's hysterical, bro. TC, brother, we appreciate you, man.
Great.
Thank you for locking in. Real quick, or Mark, there's any more Q&As that we want to answer? Anything real quick?
Nah, we done. That's it. Fuck.
Chill, Brian.
Quick one, just and C Baby said for Eunice, why is Jalen Brunson such a wing?
Damn.
Ask Mark, not me.
That's not my question.
That's not my question. It definitely is Mark's
I've never
question.
been on the other side of Brunson. He's on my side.
Yo, hold on. Ooh. Hold on, though. I want to answer that question about the other pop culture shit, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Damn, bro.
We already-
I got to review these in advance, bro. When I'm put on the spot like this.
Say Harry Potter.
Just Harry Potter.
Yo, low key.
Yo, not Star Wars. It got to be Star Wars then. It got to be Star Wars.
I mean, that's still comic. I mean, but yeah, I guess it's not either.
Yeah, I think it has to be on principle. Damn, I might act up. Get those 3 episodes of Andor out the way after this pod type shit.
You going to sleep,
Yo,
bro.
yeah, you're right. I'm hitting a nice little J and I'm knocking the fuck out.
Yo, what up?
Yo, Danny Rule, 10 beans. Guys, I have to go. Uni, get yourself food for the bin. Yo, let's go.
I'm so happy.
This is great.
Damn.
You just literally said I can't go back.
Yo, this is redemption for me. Do you know why this feels so good?
Another $10, and he has to show feet.
I'm not showing feet, bro. We ending the live
Bro,
before that
show
happens.
feet. Before that happens. I'm so Eunice because remember that one time where I thought Doctor Strange was showing up in WandaVision and then I had to fucking buy Wonder Woman 1984.
Yeah.
Yo, so this feels very good to me. So I'm very excited for you. I'm very excited for you. Shout out Danny Rue. Love you guys. Love you, bro. Matt A. Yo, Matt A. If this is your first time, bro, welcome. We appreciate you. Nah, genuinely, why should Coogler not direct Secret Wars? Yo, my guy does not care about what's going on. He's literally just sitting there. He's thinking. He's like, yo.
Nah, he's just back in the live stream. He's not tapped in live right now.
he's behind.
I just don't think Ryan Coogler, because he's a phenomenal director, needs to tackle all these huge projects. Let him. I want him to keep doing original shit and just Black Panther at this point.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is fair.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Thank you.
It's not at all. And Sinners has proven that he can absolutely take off. So guys, check out our Sinners review. Next week, yo, Zane, $5. Get ready to learn the Marvels trilogy, buddy.
What the fuck? What is going on? Bro, where y'all get this money from? I thought we were all fucking mentally deteriorating and broke like me. What the fuck are we doing? I thought we were bonding and now everybody just spending shit.
Perfect.
Yo, I'm fucking weak, bro. Yo, we appreciate y'all so much, man.
$100 and we open in Club Juke.
Yo, right here in the studio.
All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tapping in,
guys.
bro.
Studio tour this summer. We promise. Man of my word. Man of my word. This summer, once I get all the frames for the posters that we got to do.
What else, bro?
Up top, look. Up top right here.
Ball up top, yeah.
Up top right there and over there. And then after that, we Gucci. Any other poster we got left over, we're doing for giveaways for our members. Guys, next IMAX giveaway, I think, yeah, we doing Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning IMAX giveaway for y'all. Again, with giveaway winners now, y'all can choose something that y'all want to add to our docket for that week, for the following week that we do it. I think that's something cool to get y'all more engaged in here. We appreciate y'all, man. Like, y'all hard-earned money, y'all dropping it for us. All we doing here is talking shit about Marvel. So we have a lot of fun every Thursday, so we appreciate it. If we missed anything for Thunderbolts, again, is one of those movies I'm sure we're going to get back to eventually. But please let us know if we did miss anything that you would like us to cover. We could do it next week's pod. Next week, Andor, full breakdown. Yo.
Thank God I'm not going to be here.
Where you going to be?
Shut up.
I'm going to burp you again. Where you
next
gonna be?
week, guys, please put in your suggestions.
Andor, bro.
For how we save
Bix, if Bix ain't safe by next week, bro, yo,
I'm cutting the stream short.
Wait,
what's up?
Matt said, hey, make sure y'all watch that post-credit scene in the Marvels. That movie went straight crazy. I don't remember the first half.
Yo, that's pure hate. That's hate in your heart, man. Don't let vengeance consume you.
Wait, Matt, is this your first time here, bro?
Yeah, let us know, bro.
Like it is.
But yes, we will be doing Andor full season 2 breakdown. So make sure to tune in for that. The following week, we're gonna see. We got Last of Us to cover. And we also got Mission Impossible to cover. So that's gonna be fun. Again, Mission Impossible IMAX ticket giveaway. See, baby, I hope you used it for Thunderbolts asterisk. Now the new Avengerz with a Z. We love y'all, man. Brim, we miss you. Wish you were here. Tune in Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Much love. Your mental health matters. We love y'all.
Except TC's.
TC, we love you, bro.
That's crazy.
And we are out of here. Oh, AD, $5 unit show fee.
W's in the shot.
Yo.
This is great.
Sensational.
Peace, yo.
Yo, yeah, wait, real quick. Before, y'all think I do this? I'm going to say this, and then y'all got to guess where it's from. Hello, everybody. Y'all cornballs for not knowing that. Mark, you got to know that.
Wait, say it one more time.
It's from a TV show. Hello, everybody. Come on, y'all so corny, bro. I feel like I'm doing such a good job.
It is a good impression.
Sensational.
I don't even know what it is.
That is sensational.
Chat, please, y'all gotta know what that is.
I feel like
Hello, everybody.
Oh, like the camera in the combo.
The Office, Michael Scott.
But he's pretending to be somebody else though.
Yo, Mark dipped. All right, y'all.
Yo.